5 elements were known: MCing, DJing, graffiti had grown, B-boy and knowledge, the pillars of the game, but a sixth emerged, adding to the flame. Comics and hip-hop, a fusion so tight, visual storytelling, lyrics that ignite, from the pages to the beats, a seamless blend, the sixth element where two worlds transcend.
Welcome to the Sixth Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu guiding the way, bringing you the culture every day. Welcome to the Sixth Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Slade and Corey in the building. Sixth element of hip-hop. We in the house. Stu Dog. What's good? What's good? Oh, shit. You're on mute, bro. Your microphone. There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Tell us again what you had just said.
No, I was talking to Alexa.
Oh, okay.
It's more interactive now.
I thought you were speaking to us. Well, peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. Peace, Slade. Peace. Peace, Corey.
Corey, thank you. Peace. Thank you. Thank you.
Yo, big salute. Big salute to the core. To the core, man. Yo, we got a great show because we got toys to look at. Oh man, we got so many great things to reveal, bro. And I've been working on this all day. That's the reason why we're doing this right now. Today we're talking about this right now. The subject that we're talking about today is because I've been unable to do anything else all day today. All I've been able to do is deal with what's going on, because new pre-orders are coming out today. They already came out. Some of them, we got some. We can talk about what's available right now. We got stuff coming out, but it's all been, in this hobby, you gotta be savvy. You gotta be slick. You gotta be fast. You gotta be Johnny on the spot, because a lot of this stuff sells out within seconds. Cold Slither, 30 seconds, gone. Now, mind you, Cold Slither will be out again on the 1st, supposedly with the remaining quantities from after the con. But yeah, and you know what I decided, guys? I'm passing on it. Yeah, I'm passing on Cold Slither. I passed. Yeah, I decided recently. I do too, Slade. I really do. I'm into it, man. But I decided that if it's not something that I had as a kid, if it doesn't give me a nostalgia bump, I'm not spending my money on it, because I got so many figures and toys that are in boxes that I never even opened and displayed because I don't care about them. They don't do nothing for me. And they look cool. Like, there can be some really cool looking shit, and we're going to see some really, really cool looking shit tonight that no matter how cool it is, it's not the reason I do this. Like, I don't do this because they're cool looking. I do it. It's a way to kind of reconnect with that feeling we had as kids and have a cool updated representation of that iconic, thing that we loved as kids. And that's what it's all about. So, like, I don't know. I just, Cold Slither was something that I saw on the cartoon once. As a kid, didn't give a shit about it. Like, as a kid, you don't care about that. You care about ninjas and and cobras and come on, man. We these guys are up here singing now. Like, as a kid, you're 8 years old. You're like, get to the, where's the lasers? Come on, where's the lasers? But now looking back, oh wow, that's really cool. If you're collecting Super 7 or toys that are based on the cartoons, right? That's a cool thing to add in. That's a great thing to add in. But I don't know. They never made that toy when I was a kid. They never made Cold Slither band when we were a kid. No. It was on the cartoon. It was one episode. It was 10 seconds. That's it. We never saw it again. So it's like I said, it's a cool callback, but it's not feeding the need for me. And I don't know. I'm not rich enough to just buy everything that's cool. I can only buy what's really going to hit for me.
Makes sense.
Now there are a couple things that were never made as toys when I was a kid. They were made as toys a little later after I was done, because I played with these, G.I. Joes throughout the 80s, basically. Around 89 was probably the last year I was into it. When 90 hit, I wasn't playing with G.I. Joes anymore. I think I had gotten into skateboarding and comic books by around that time. I'm 11, 12. That's G.I. Joes was like, nah, done with that. But they came out with these guys, Old Slice and Old Dice. Or maybe I have that backwards. Old Slice and Old Dice. I don't know. But Slice and Dice, they look really cool. Look at these guys, man. Look at this guy. He's got the gradient, black to red, almost burgundy colored gi there. And then that really cool, I don't know, almost like a fencing mask, but more sci-fi and high tech, but yet ancient. I don't know. It's like a kendo mask, but not. And then you got the chromed out. And this takes me back, Stu. What movie does this take you back to? I don't know how into the ninja verse you were in the 80s, but this takes me back to a very specific ninja movie.
Revenge of the Ninja.
Revenge of the
Ninja
Ninja.
3 or Ninja 3 The Domination.
Revenge of the Ninja is the one I'm speaking of, where he had the chrome ninja mask underneath the ninja mask, and that was just shit.
That was hard.
That was shit. Yo, shout out to Maverick77 Defender in the house. My bad, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, good film. Gonna compare that. We're gonna talk about today. I also want to talk about Shalabal, and Galactus, and I want to show a scene. I don't know how much we can get away with. We're gonna try to look at some footage of a Galactus and Shalabal scene, and I'm a fan, bro. I think Shalabal is dope. She's dope. In that movie, she is dope.
I don't know much about her. I don't.
Have you seen the movie? You haven't seen the movie yet. Well, when you see Fantastic Four, because you know there's nothing to know about her, because before this movie, she's just the wife of, or the wife of Norrin Rad, who one time in some off-brand, X universe, got to ride around as his twin surfer and became the Silver Surfer with him. That was it. Not much to it. Nothing really to know about her. Nothing. She's never been on her own. She's never had her own comic. She's never been her own character. No. Until the MCU. Yeah, they just plucked her out of that little multiverse deal and made her a character. But I really dig the actress who's playing her. She's cool, and I like how she did the character. It's cool. I mean, I know this is blasphemy. I understand, but I'm telling you, I've always been a fan of the female badass and character, archetype that I think the recent social climate has destroyed, in my opinion, and made just everyone rolls their eyes when they see it now. But it was cool, man, when it was a niche thing, and she just hits that for me. I dig it. And Galactus, bro, oh my god, the Galactus scene in Fantastic Four. It's everything I dreamed it would be.
Everything the other Galactus should have been.
Yes.
Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yes. Absolutely. But yeah, man, without further ado, man, let's start chopping these things up, man, because really we got where to begin, bro. San Diego Comic-Con, the reveals are bananas. G.I. Joe. I guess we'll start with G.I. Joe. Classified series. That's San Diego Comic-Con 2025 panel reveals, hot off the press there. You got G.I. Joe Classified was out there dropping some name only reveals, some new joints, some renders, but I'm really excited about one of these name only reveals specifically, a couple of them, but one I've been asking for a really long time, and I'm just praying to the gods, the toy gods, that they do not just give me a repaint of that. What was it? Because it was already a repaint. There was a so the character is Hit and Run. Hit and Run is one of my favorite characters as a kid. Not characters, I guess, because he really wasn't in the show much, but toys. Like, I just had that Hit and Run toy, that figure. That was one of my favorite figures. I had most of the figures, and that one just stuck out to me. I just really liked it. He had the green painted face. It was just really cool, and something cool about that to me. So I dug that. Now we're getting Hit and Run. We're getting Big Lob. We're getting what's his name? Iceberg.
Big Lob we need. A Big Lob we need because when G.I. Joe movie came out, they had a we had a figure for everybody in that damn movie except for Big Lob. The only one they didn't make a figure for.
Yeah, it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. Big Lob, but Big Lob, Night Viper. This one I'm really excited about because it's a really cool looking digital render, or at least I don't know. We guess we didn't get a digital render, but I don't know. Someone mocked up something of how a classified one would look, and it's just really dope. It's gonna be really dope. Lifeline, everyone's been waiting for. Big,
we should have been
big fan favorite. Yeah, big fan favorite here. And Lifeline's gonna come with a really cool kit. He's gonna have a kit of like a lot of medical supplies. They were talking about. They were saying he's gonna have a whole bunch of deluxe gear and all that shit. So that's gonna be dope. I'm really excited for Lifeline. And last but definitely not least, well, no, I'm not gonna jump there yet. Then you got him. You got Iceberg. Now, this is one we've been waiting for. Another black character that we should have had a while ago. But this goes perfectly with the Snowcat. Obviously for obvious reasons. And I don't know, it's just one that just people been asking for right now, especially since we saw the Snowcat. Now, the other name only reveal is Hit and Run. And Hit and Run, like I said, childhood favorite. A lot they could do. The toy was cool. It came with a bunch of extra shit. He had this cool duffel bag that you could see there hanging. He's like a mountain climbing dude. He's just a commando. And he was just cool as shit looking. His face was completely painted green. And he was just one of a kind. There was no other Joe that looked like him. He just looked cool. And they gave us a figure that you could say would substitute for him, but is actually just a repaint of Airborne. He was the this guy. So Airborne came out first, and that's Airborne there. We got him first, and then they repainted this guy. And now, keep in mind, I've customized the hell out of this at this point. He's got now Tunnel Rat's backpack, but this guy, you may remember him, and I've chromed him out quite a bit. He's got a lot of chrome accents and shit now, but there, he's got the green painted face you can see. And so a lot of people are like, oh, that's going to be Hit and Run. I chromed out his gear and everything, and his weaponry just looks badass now. He's got a much more suitable backpack, and he just looks more cool. And he's like a Night Force Airborne. Is what I did with him, because I again, if he's not a G.I. Joe character, I don't care for him. And he was one of those 60th anniversary sniper dudes, you know. And so the speculation is that Hit and Run will just be this guy again, because yeah, he's pretty close to Hit and Run already. It's going to be a real robbery if that's the case. Not just because he's a favorite character of mine. I know Lenny and them, they don't give a fuck about the character at all. So they very likely will just do something really cheap and give us this character, basically this figure again. I mean, talk about a repaint. It's already painted. He already looks like Hit and Run. So you're just going to reissue this figure? That's going to be ass. So I really hope they don't do that. I really hope they give us someone new, because not only will it be a rehashing of that, but it'll be Airborne again. It's just Airborne again. So, you know, don't give us a figure 3 times, Hasbro. Don't do that. Not with a character that a lot of fans fucking been waiting a while on. That'll be a slap in the jowls. Derpy in the building. Fantastic Four was mid as fuck. He said it was Dookie mid. Oh man, Dookie mid.
Wow.
Not Dookie mid. Oh no. Well, we
Dookie.
I mean, yeah, you know, hey, to each his own. Everybody has their opinions, and it's what's the great thing about it. But what we did get to see from G.I. Joe, obviously, and here he is all geared out with his mask on and shit, and I was super excited to see him all kitted out, and that's wetsuit there, and here is the plastic looking render of how he'll really look. And then he's got a nice loadout of gear and a lot of, again, this is a very highly anticipated character. And I've got some sort of action shots of him as well. Well, I guess it's the same picture without the black and white, or without the white background, rather. Yeah, but that's how the package will look. That's how it'll look in the box. Derpy said Superman was better. Hey, I mean, here's the thing. I'm tripping right now because I thought Superman was better as far as character wise, like character development. It was definitely better as far as that goes. It had a lot better writing for the characters, and they were more developed, and they felt more real. Whereas Fantastic Four characters are very two-dimensional, very basic, and unfortunately weren't really fitting of their known personalities too much. I mean, they weren't so off that they were unrecognizable. And I saw it again. Like, I've seen the movie again, and like, I don't know. It's I'm warming up to it. I'm starting to see it more as like, oh, they're trying to do a comic book. It's just trying to be a comic book. And that's what it is. It's visual. There's a basic story. There's some dialogue. It's got, you know, some shit, but it's very much its own universe. It's like, so yeah, you can't go into it thinking, like, looking for the Fantastic Four that we know, because it's not them. It's not the Silver Surfer that we know. It's nothing that we know. Franklin Richards, though, it doesn't matter. Franklin Richards is like a multiversal, mega fucking reality warping god. And I've got some beautiful news. Well, I'll say interesting news about him and his future in the MCU. So Feige definitely, Feige broke down Franklin Richards and what we can see or expect to see from Franklin Richards moving forward in the MCU. So that's exciting. That's a character that a lot of people are hyped for, me included. Me. All right. So moving on to the Joes. Again, we got the next Joe that we all already know about, and I can show you where to pre-order these right now. These are not up yet on Hasbro or anything like that, but you can pre-order these figures right now. There's Mainframe. Not a lot of imagery on Mainframe yet. There's just not a lot of photography done, or they just didn't care. I don't know why, because he looks amazing. He's got a lot of gear. That ball cap with the thing, the headset, you know, I don't know why that's the picture we got. Why don't you put the fucking helmet on so we can see how he looked, you know, the OG version. Yeah. Like, you can see inside the box there, he's got the official helmet off of his head to the left, and then there's this head that you see on him in the box to the right, and the main head in the middle. So I'm just waiting to see some renders of him wearing the OG helmet so I can see Mainframe that I recognize, but he's just really spot on. He looks a lot like Mainframe from back in the day, so I'm happy. Next guy that looks just like back in the day that I'm happy and excited about is Sci-Fi. We've seen a lot of a lot of good imagery of him so far. Here's a nice close-up. Lenny said that fireball there, that electric zap there, he said that blast effects, it's like a two-piece thing. So the ball is one piece, and then the laser tip point is another piece. He said because you can put it on just the ball and have it like it's charging up to do a blast, and then you can put on the tip to be like it's shooting out. Now, what? When am I doing that? When am I going to set it up with the ball? Then what? Come back and put the tip on? Who am I doing that for? Am I doing a show? Or you think, Lenny, that we're actually playing with these? Because, like, what for playability, yeah, I guess that's a really cool feature. And you know, I just see it as like knowing it's there. I guess that's cool, but to me, it's just a piece that's gonna fall apart one day, and I'm gonna end up losing. I don't know. But it's cool that they did it, because it is a new blast effect that we've never seen before, and that's cool. We'll probably get it again with laser. And speaking of laser, we got two OG OG Joes from the original 13 main line that they blessed us with for this go around here, and that is these buddies. Bang. 2-pack. That's shit, who is that? That's oh shit, I forgot who they were. It's like it's 2 of the original 13. It's shit.
If it's the original, that would have to be the one with the all green.
Okay, one of them I know was the driver of the Mobat. What's his name? Who drove the Mobat?
Mobat driver was
Yeah, look that up real quick.
let me see what we got.
They're just green shirts. Like it's hard to remember who they are. I'm sorry, guys. It's the you know, they're you can't tell by looking at them, and I really was not, buying the original 13 when I was a kid. When I was a kid, they had been around a couple. Steeler's his name. So that's Steeler on the right, and then the guy with the blonde hair and the glasses is the mortar guy.
Oh, Short Fuse. I think
Short Fuse. Yes.
I could be wrong.
I think you're right.
Short Fuse.
I believe you're right. That's Steeler and Short Fuse. Correct us in the chat. Steeler and Short Fuse. There's some action shots. Always excited for the original 13. It's not, like I said, I was not playing with them when I was a kid. The original 13 were they had the straight elbow. They didn't swivel. Like I didn't fuck with those straight elbows joints when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, these are the old ones. I don't like these. I want the new ones that swivel around. So I really
now does he have his visor? Does he have his visor? Because Short Fuse had a visor.
They both have helmets and visors. And he's got glasses. He can carry his mortar on his backpack there, that rack thing he's got there that's sitting there.
Okay. Which is dope because he couldn't do that on the original figure.
Yeah, no. Yeah. No. Now the loadout's cool.
Now, why did they give him glasses? I don't remember Short Fuse having glasses.
I'm not sure.
The original one. I don't remember.
He must
have
have
glasses.
You know what? I can't believe that I'm slipping like this. Let me see. Hold on. Jesus Christ. So Short Fuse, G.I. Joe.
Yeah, original Short Fuse ain't no glasses, bro.
He didn't have
glasses anyway.
No, that's him. He's a mortar. He did not have glasses in the original character. I don't know why they gave him glasses. I really don't. It may be something that they did later in the comics. Maybe some later iteration of him had glasses. I don't know. But no, the original dude did not have glasses, and it does kind of annoy the shit out of me that they gave him glasses for no good reason when there's other characters that have glasses that it would have worked better with. But you know what? No, wait a minute. Here's one with glasses. Okay, so it looks like the 25th anniversary version, for some dumb reason, they put glasses on him. Yep, that's weird. Don't know why. Oh, my bad. Here, let me show you guys. So the original Short Fuse dude, where's he at? There we go. It says, oh, what? I gotta move that. Okay. Yeah, you see him? You see his weird glasses? They're just like silver.
He got like what do you call them? He got some mirror view joints.
All right, yeah, they look exactly what they look like. But here's the original dude.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones I ever had.
So you should be excited for this one.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm not sure about the glasses. There he is. There's Short Fuse, mortar soldier. No glasses, none whatsoever. Ironically, here's Iceberg, $200 for a nice iceberg in the package. It's not bad for an inbox on card, fully intact figure from the
Yeah,
'80s, like good
that card
condition
is.
too.
I was getting ready to say whoever had that, they kept that's an immaculate condition.
It's decent. There's some when you look close, you got some little corner bendings, but
Yeah, you
I
definitely
mean, for an '80s, that's dope.
Chris, you got Crystal Ball on there. You got
Yeah, a lot of these guys are out already. We got Falcon already, Outback, Cobra Commander's coming, Crystal Ball, Big
Periscope.
Boa, yeah, Crazy Legs, Law and Order, Jinx, Tunnel Rat, Chuckles, Raptor, Techno Viper, Crocmaster Viper, Dr. Mindbender, Sci-Fi's here now, Lifeline, Wetsuit Hawk. Okay, they've given this whole card. There's Dial Tone, Leatherneck, Lowlight, Iceberg, Beachhead, Mainframe, Xandar, Zorana, Monkey Wrench, Dr. Minder. Oh, okay. So here's who we
They
can
didn't
hope
give us
for. Motherfucking
Dress Blues
Gung
Gung Ho.
Ho. That's what we need. Dress Blues Gung Ho, Sneak Peek, and Fast Draw they can keep. Please don't make those and Psych Out. Don't make Psych Out. Don't make Sneak Peek and don't make Fast Draw. I think they're gonna make fast. Oh, you know what? Fast Draw is gonna be a fucking one of those. Fast Draw is gonna be a remake. They're gonna make a steel core helmet Fast Draw. And he's gonna steel core helmet type. He's gonna have the probably like the metalhead rockets or a combination with that and what heavy duty has that big tank big gear. So that's probably what they'll do with him. Sneak peek, that's just gonna be a waste. I don't care for sneak peek and Psych Out. Like, yeah, they can keep those two. But and Roadblock, the new version of Roadblock we haven't gotten yet. So that's gonna happen. They'll do that eventually. Which honestly they can keep that because there's one that's real damn close. The Roadblock they've already done. They've already kind of done Roadblock to death. We've had like 4 roadblocks already. 5 or 6 roadblocks.
Yeah, it is a bunch of roadblocks. Nobody's like the original one that they made, the first one they made, and then they came out with another one.
Now here's Zap.
Zap.
Zap the Bazooka Soldier, and then we got still Flash. I think that is the laser.
Yep. That could be rock and roll. Yep.
And now here's Sneak Peek. Like, honestly, what the fuck? That's so boring. Like, that's so dumb. His costume looks stupid. There, his gear. It's very boring. You can't make a good classified out of this. It'll be a waste of money. I won't buy it. I'll pass. Hydro Viper. That we're hearing is coming. So let me show you that. That's a new reveal we did here that is very close on deck. And he's one that I've been anticipating that I want to see real bad. He was dope. You can he's got the helmet that goes on. It looks like this cool sea creature. He comes with a stingray pet. So he's a pet character. Underwater elite trooper, so he'll go with the whole diver motif, and he's got webbed hands on one hand, and then the other hand holds a weapon. So really cool. It would be really cool to see a fucking webbed fingered with that helmet,
Yeah.
That creature looks cool. Yeah, so he's apparently coming. Here's an example of like a recent one or like a custom one. But yeah. And then we get a character that I think is going to look phenomenal, and I can't wait for. Where's he at? Bong. Desert Scorpion. Now the weapon loadout. I'm pissed off they're giving us that damn Alley Viper weapon loadout, the fucking stupid grappling gun and that little short snub gun. We've gotten it like 3 times now. It sucks. It wasn't good on the first Alley Viper. It was a crap loadout in the first place. The fact that they're putting that on him, it's like, okay, I guess they were like, you know what? We just got to throw him something that looks weird because we just made all this cool shit. And now we'll say the Scorpion is huge. It's not like the little pet from back in the 80s. It's huge. The tail is all articulated, so that the tail, every joint in the tail moves. The claws move. You know what I'm saying? The legs move and shit. His discs, like he's fully articulated. It's a really cool looking pet, and it's huge. It's as big as a figure. I've seen it in hand. Now you can see some of the claws sticking out, but there's some cool fang things.
Dope. And he took his mask off. That's dope.
Yeah, here's the scorpion. Let me show you the scorpion in hand. In hand. I'm gonna get all these in hand pictures. Hang on. Wait, did I already put them up? No, I ain't put them out yet. Oh shit, me. Bang. Look how big that fucking thing is. That's beautiful.
Damn.
And this, you can pre-order this right now. That's the other crazy thing that I found out today. Oh, there's the Mobat driver. What was his name? Steeler. Now there's the core. That dude comes with this thing. This we're not going to talk much about this because I couldn't care less about it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but sorry, but this is it. It's the Cobra thing that we already got, that Cobra porta potty looking thing. And here's a gray porta potty, and it comes with, yes, that's right, the missile thing that attached onto the back of the fucking vamp and the gun. They just took the vamp missile thing and the thing off the vamp and just popped it on there and swapped it, threw it in there. That's kind of shitty, but and again, it's just a repainted version of that Cobra porta potty. So, not gonna talk much about
what's going on, fellas.
What up?
Yo, they took a dump on everybody, man.
Yeah, they shit on us on that one.
They with the Cold Slither debacle.
Yeah, that was terrible. You know what though? You know what? I don't care because I decided last minute, right before it came up for pre-order, that I didn't want it. I didn't have it as a kid. They didn't make that toy when I was a kid. It's from the cartoon.
That's facts. That's all the way facts, man.
So it doesn't
It didn't do nothing for me either. I never wanted it. I just
and then check it out. How you gonna show a Steeler without a damn Mobat? They're really like backwards. If they wanted to do a HasLab, do the Steeler Mobat, they would have got more than what they're getting from the Snowcat. You understand? And they could have added a whole bunch of slew of stuff to it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, they're just.
A lot of people feel that way. Me personally, if you gave me the choice of the cool ass, really like full of features and really dynamic, awesome looking Snowcat or a green tank, I don't want a green tank. Like, I'm not gonna fucking take up space on my shelf for a big ass green tank. Get the fuck out of here.
But that tank is gonna have all the bells and whistles. Maybe it should be.
I don't care.
I know,
I'm not playing with it.
Remote control.
That's the thing. I'm not playing with it. It's a display piece for me. So it's a green tank for me. It's a paperweight. That's why. That's for me. The Mobat doesn't tickle me.
Quite frankly, for me, to see any HasLab in any vehicle, honestly, is a paperweight to me, because I'm like, it's just too much space. Like, I mean, it's just too much. Let's say you get at least 20 vehicles out of them in HasLab. 20 vehicles. That's a large amount of space you have to allocate. Let alone have the figures as well that come. They come basic like 2 to 3 figures each HasLab. Yeah. Like, it's crazy, man. That's why I'm always preaching O-ring. I'm always preaching that, because I have everything that's gonna come out. I already have it. Yeah. But in O-ring form. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm, so I can just sit there and say, hey, I already got it, and don't have the will to even want to. But not saying that the designs are dope. Don't get me wrong, they're doing dope stuff, bro.
Oh God,
They're
yes,
doing
they are.
crazy dope stuff, but it's the way they do it with how they. If you want customers to keep coming back, don't give them this bull crap on how 30 seconds into a not a HasLab, but in exclusive, it's out of
Yeah, sold out.
sold out. Come on, how does that happen? I thought if I had a million fans, or let's say 500,000 fans, I want to supply 500,000 fans.
Yeah, I don't understand the pre-order concept. That's something I still don't get. If you're pre-ordering, now that you've got all the pre-orders, now go decide how many to make.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna make 1,000. Want to pre-order one?
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm saying, Reno. You hit the bullseye, bro.
It's bullshit, right? If I'm pre-ordering, that means you're gonna. If 10,000 people pre-order, well, wouldn't you be a fucking idiot company to not make 10,000 of them?
Exactly. That's my point. I've been saying that all along. How the hell does this happen when the pre-order should stay open until every last person is counted? Then you go into production, because the dude
That's what pre-orders are about.
said, Lenny and Emily on the panel, they were saying how long it took to make this stuff. And
right, they come out like 2 years.
Exactly. So they
From
got
the
enough
time they announce a figure, it's 2 years. So
yeah, and they got enough time. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
But this is a figure that I'm really excited about, that we got to see very little of so far, but there's a image of it sitting in person, live in effect, at San Diego Comic-Con on the shelf, and that is Mercer. And a lot of people have been waiting and wanting a Mercer. Few complaints with this Mercer is that he's the size of every other figure, and a lot of people have that as a complaint. That's some of the complaints I've heard. Now, for me, right? That's what people say. My thing with that is, though, he's an ex-Viper, so I want him to be the exact same height as all the other Vipers, because I want to put him in row with the Vipers and put a Viper helmet under his arm and have him being a fucking Viper. And how can he be a Viper if he's bigger than all the other Viper figures? All the Vipers are the same height, you know? So it's kind of weird that they made him so much bigger. But the reason people wanted to be bigger is because in the comic, in the cartoon, he was bigger. But that also doesn't make a lot of sense, because again, he's just a Viper. Oh shit. Hey, Stu, hold it down. I gotta run out front real quick. Somebody's at my door.
Cool. Yeah, the thing with Mercer is people want to be his true size. In the comic, he's tall. I mean, we never got a cartoon version of him, but he's dope and he's tall. We don't. It's a sad thing that they gave him to us the way they did with Sergeant Slaughter. I wish they would have just did a 3-pack and gave us the Marauders, gave us all 3 of them, and that would have been dope. But they gave us another Sergeant Slaughter. I mean, how many Sergeant Slaughters we gonna make? Unless they got a bunch of Sergeant Slaughter parts lying around somewhere and they just keep repainting them. So, hopefully we get the other 2 Marauders out. They'll give us a 2-pack. We don't know. We got Sergeant Slaughter's vehicle. We even got a Transformer version of Sergeant Slaughter's vehicle. I think it comes with another Sergeant Slaughter. So there's different iterations of Sarge, but they're not giving us the Marauders. So Vipers is a step in the right direction. I hope we get them soon. I like to have them in my hand. I'm just gonna have an extra Sergeant Slaughter, which I don't need, but I'm gonna get anyway. So as far as G.I. Joe is concerned, the wetsuit divers are a big thing now. So I don't know why. Everybody's after those for some reason.
What the ketchup and mustard?
Yeah, Reno, kind of brought it to my attention. He was saying that the reason why people want it is because Yeah, they're part of the Mass Effect collection, which
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize that until he said something.
Yeah, those are part of the Mass Effect collection. They come with one of the canisters, because I guess they're from the cartoon. If you look at the cartoon, there's the red and yellow, the red Cobra divers and the yellow Joe divers were all over and shit. And so again, that's another set of figures that I passed on because I didn't have that toy as a kid. So for me, it's not a buy, but you know, not saying there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with it. It's just not
nah,
for
I passed
me.
on it too. I passed on it too, Reno. I didn't want them. I didn't need them. I didn't want them or need them. They look
Yeah.
dope. Don't get me wrong. Now, if they was, let's keep it a buck. Let's say if they was still up there and they ain't get, sell out. Let's say they went on sale and they dropped down to like $30, something like that. Yeah, I might pick them up.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you know, but if it's something is it something I need? No, I don't need. I don't need a coat. I don't need the diapers.
Yeah, no, I don't need them. Um, they're just repaints of Torpedo, so I really don't even care for them. So that's an easy pass. I love easy passes. That's just saved money, in my opinion.
Yeah,
That's the way I see it.
yeah, no, I agree with that because that's exactly what it is. But you know,
Here's some of the windows. Here's some of the shelves. Rather, there's like some in-person. You can see wetsuit there. You can see monkey wrench in the background. Hooded, or armored Cobra Commander to the far top left. You got my boy Budo chilling right there. I'm super excited for Budo. He's one that I really liked as a kid. Big fan of samurais and martial arts. Ever since I was a kid, I've been in martial arts. So that's a big one for me, which is the only reason also why I'm buying Slice and Dice, who I did not have as a kid. But these motherfuckers just look too dope. They just look too dope. I can't pass. I can't, Stu.
nah, they do look dope. They look hard.
I can't.
I
I
didn't have them
want
as a
to.
kid either. I
Nah.
didn't have them as a kid either.
Nah. Unless you played with Joes into the 90s, you wouldn't have them. But again, it takes a lot. It takes a whole lot for me to buy something that I didn't have as a kid, and it's just got to be just right. So this is something that's just right. I mean, that Raiden hat, I'll end up putting that on Storm Shadow. I might buy it just for the hat.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a little short fuse in hand. Here's now this guy here is for Crystal Ball's sort of squad, right? They wanted to make an army builder or someone that could rock with Crystal Ball.
Crystal Ball.
Yeah, and so this dude here, I'm gonna show you some better footage, some close-up pictures. But you can see all those green animals. There's the green dire wolf. There's the green cobra snake, which are remakes of toys that were already out. The snake is the snake from the Serpentor. The wolf is Snake Eyes as wolf, but they're made in this clear green because the idea is that they're using the magic that Crystal Ball uses to put like images, make people see these illusions. So these monstrous illusions come out, and they can also make it look like they are creatures too. Like this guy, he can put the werewolf, make it look like he's a werewolf with these like gloves that come on here, and then he could be a cobra, or then he's got there he is there. And there he is over on the right there with the cobra. He's a were cobra. So, but this is another one that will be very likely much a pass for me. It's really cool. It's got a lot of cool stuff. It's really awesome. It looks great and all that, but I didn't have it as a kid. It's a repaint of is it a repaint? Let me see. Yeah, it looks like a repaint of the retro cardback Viper with a couple extra, with some new heads and all that, which is fine. And if you want to build an army around Crystal Ball or make sense of Crystal Ball's hokey green stuff everywhere, then this would be something to do that with. That's what they made this for. And that's fine. If that's what they want to do,
Let them do it.
let them do it. Let them do it. Oh shit. That was Mainframe. Hang on. So looking for Mainframe with the helmet on, looking OG. There he is, kneeling down as he does. That's the Mainframe. I don't know why Mainframe is like a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nobody. He's a nothing figure. Like he was not a big deal as a character. I mean, he didn't have much going on to him. But I had him as a kid, and that's why I want him. I had him as a kid. He was cool as a kid because he had the extra little gear and shit. Yeah, he's just dope.
Mainframe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mainframe is dope.
He's a lot of people wouldn't think, but yeah, he's one of my most anticipated, just one that I really wanted to see.
Now here's a little insider for you. They will do Mission Brazil. That's the ones with the alternate colors, because they got wetsuit. They got
right. Yep. Yeah, right. The whole squad.
Yeah. So they'll be on Mission Brazil. They'll just have to add one extra, and that's I forget his name offhand. But yeah.
Yeah. And that'll be a pass for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't care for repaints really that much. I don't get much out of them, so I'm fine off that.
Oh man, it would be cool if Wetsuit's helmet and his flashlight lit up on an LED type style.
That would, yeah.
On his backpack.
Hell yeah.
Because it can be done. Because look what McFarlane did with that that Batman that had the LED light in it. I forgot what it was.
Yeah. That new one?
Yeah. From
like his name is like Dark Bat or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he had the toxic thing on his back or whatever. And you press it. Yeah.
I thought you meant the dude with the he's got like black wings. No. Dark Wing is his name. Batwing.
Oh no, not Batwing. Hold on. Let me go to I'll search it up real quick.
But why? But what about it though?
It had LED lights.
Oh, right. Yeah, he did a couple with LED now. So he did the Batwing with LED, I guess. Or at least that's what I heard. It looks like it lights up too, from what I understand. It does, but it doesn't say. I looked for it to say something about including batteries or being LED or some shit like that, and it doesn't. It doesn't say anything like that, which is annoying. But
because he had two different types, he had one that didn't light up, and then the other one that lit up. There was two of them, two different ones. Hold on, going through the gamut. It's called Hazmat Suit Batman, the Hazmat Suit one.
Oh yeah.
And it had the LED lights on his chest, his bat symbol lit up.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's possible, if they had a little bit more imagination, they could pull it off and really take it up a notch with their figure. How cool would that be? Is wetsuits, helmet, and any other scuba divers, all of those guys' helmets and their things lit up. Because that's
that would be cool, but like that would be a lot of money to have lights in all these figures, man.
No, McFarlane only charged $19.99 for it.
He ain't got nothing $19.99 these days.
I know that was that time he had it for $19.99, and that figure right now is at $16.99. So that tell you.
Nah, but a new one would be way higher.
Yeah,
it'd be like $40.
Derpy Entertainment, what up? Slade, everybody. Yeah. Corey. Yeah, man. But it would be
welcome back.
Yes, sir. But yeah, that the only thing I don't know, those butterfly joints on him, I don't know if that takes away from the I mean, it gives extra articulation, right? But I
always like butterfly joints because I hate when I can't make their arms like this.
Oh, okay.
I need them to be able to hold rifles or hold pistols like that, and you can't do that without the butterfly. They all they could do is this. I hate that. I hate that because I'm,
yeah.
I'm all about posing, and I don't like. I don't want to just have all my guys just standing straight. I like to have them in some cool, pose or whatever. When I put them on the show, it just makes it better for articulate or for posing and shit like that. But when you do too much, like Yamaguchi, I don't like that. There's too many gaps. That's all about poses for photographs.
Yeah.
Hasbro has got to make Joes based on Skybound stuff. That's what they do.
Yeah,
Classified is based on the Skybound Energon.
Yeah. And then now they're gonna do the that's why you're gonna have a retro and the Skybound releases.
Yeah.
Makes sense. They should have did that from the beginning, but they tried to do that with the video game versions of the G.I. Joes, and then they did the retro. That's what forced them to do the retro because nobody was feeling that video game version of the Joes with the gold plating and that the what was it, a GPS tracker thing they had on them, which everyone still has those trackers on. If you notice, a lot of figures still have that GPS type tracker thing on them. If you look at your current figures, it's that blue thing.
On the shoulder, yeah.
So they all still have it,
From the original Classified, you mean?
Yeah. Because that's what it was for the video game.
Right. Oh, right.
So,
yeah. I wondered why they all had that.
Yeah. So everybody wasn't feeling that. So that's why they went retro with it. So now you got two sides. So now, since they got the Energon universe popping off, now they're going to allocate a lot of attention to the comic book, so you can see what figures are coming. So that Baroness with the star on her chest, she's like supposed to be part of G.I. Joe. We're going to get that right.
Yeah, the good from Energon. Yeah, definitely. And I think that's what the Watcher was saying right there. Yeah. They will. I think they will, because if you look at all the designs for Classified, they're the same designs as the Energon G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
So you can bet that a lot of shit from Energon is coming. Absolutely. And shout out to Ken.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out Ken Davis making his predictions. Fantastic Four first episode. It's gonna be there 2 months. He said Avatar, Fire and Ash, Zootopia 2, and Wicked for Good will make money. He said Predator Badlands will be a moderate success. We got some info about Predator Badlands too. We're gonna when we get into the movie shit. After we talk about the toy shit here, stay tuned. We're gonna get into the movie shit. I got some info about the first 15 minutes of Badlands. We got some unboxings. I have a giveaway that we're gonna do.
Oh, that's dope.
So we're gonna have a good show tonight.
Yeah, man. But as far as the Energon universe, I think that's the way to go. Like, make it the modern version of what you want to make the Joes, so you can differentiate, man. Because some guys, like myself, if they would have stuck with everything they needed to stick with, I probably would have stayed with it Classified. But they kept flip-flopping. And I don't like to flip-flop. You know what I mean? I don't like to be a yo-yo. So I'm like, I'm done with it all. But it's cool to see that they're going to stick with modern and then have the retro for the retro guys. I think that's smart. And to announce that they're doing it is smart, instead of trying to hustle people and you drop this figure and then later on the retro comes and that's the one you really wanted, but you didn't know that it was coming out.
Yeah. It was to announce that. Me personally, I like what they're doing like now, where they're doing the mainline figure, like, the wetsuit, sci-fi, mainframe. These all look just like the OGs to me. I don't need a retro version. As long as they look that close, I don't need a retro card back. What they did when the first wave of Classified, they were so different. They weren't even the same characters, in my opinion. So I want to, but these guys, they look they look great. I love, they look just like the OGs. But modified enough that it's the adult version. And here's my thing with the O-rings. Like, I wanted to collect O-rings, and for the price I pay for a classified figure, I could be buying complete O-ring figures easily.
Yeah.
But I have some O-rings, and I love them, but they do not give me the same vibe that I get from these classifieds. And here's the crazy thing about that. I didn't have classifieds when I was a kid. But when I was a kid, my G.I. Joes looked like this in my mind. When I go back and look at the toys now, I'm like, that's not how I remember it looking. I remember it looking like this. But that's because of my imagination. And it's the same thing with video games. Like when I go back and I look at a video game, I like told my son how they had this I was like, oh, Super Nintendo came out with this new shit and the graphics were crazy. And I was like, you gotta check it out. And we look at it. I'm like, that's not how I remember it looking. But that's how you saw it back then.
Yeah. Contra to me was the ultimate. And now I look at it, I'm like, yo.
Yeah. So what I love, I love when these classified figures, they make me feel like that's how I was in my mind. Like that's how I imagined them. And like Stu said, like if they had these when we were kids, oh my God.
Oh yeah, it would have been over.
Like that, it would have been over. It would have been the world right there. But you know, alas, it is what it is. We got what we got, and I'm having a lot of fun with these new versions as long as they're close enough to the original.
Yeah.
Now, here's a figure that I have been super excited about ever since they told me about Cobra La, and they said we might do Galabulus, and you know, first we got Nemesis Enforcer, but there was nobody I was excited for more than Pythona. Pythona.
She looked dope.
Bro, she looked just like the movie.
Yeah, she do. She do.
That looked just like the movie. Even from the side, the way they shaped the hood, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
That's how it was on the movie.
Yeah.
And like the way it's cut, it's so awesome.
The hang off the
hang, it's claw. Yeah, it's beautiful. There it is from the back. There's a wide version.
Yeah, I was going to say, even with the holes in the cape.
The holes in the cape?
Yeah. That's dope, bro.
And this is a real updated version. She looked a little different on the cartoon. She had her suit was just more like flat. It was just like,
tell you that Buck looks like a what you call it, Marvel Legends Buck, like Jean Grey, the X-Men, Jean Grey, the X Factor, which is cool. I'm glad they're using the resources to bring it to life. Yeah,
definitely.
And look at all the accessories, though.
Oh, everything from the cartoon that she used. So when shout out to the watcher, he said Scarlet needed a retro because her classic suit. Bro, that retro Scarlet is one of my favorite figures. Out of all the classified figures. That retro Scarlet.
Yeah,
retro Scarlet is dope.
Yeah,
retro Scarlet is hard. Yeah.
But here's all the little gadgets that she used when she was infiltrating Cobra in the cartoon. In the movie, remember when she was infiltrating? Because she was like, she had the hood on. She was infiltrating the Cobra base. And she had all this like organic fucking technology that she was using to like break in and hack shit. And like they put all of it in.
Smart.
This is all from the movie.
And so I believe they're taking a turn from Super 7. They're doing the movies as well. They're like, fuck it. What you call it told me from Super 7. He told me straight up. He was like, because I was like at Joe Fest, I was like, yo, why is Hasbro taking your lane? You're doing all the cartoon stuff. Why are they taking that from you? He's like, yo, it's IP. They can do whatever they want. We can't do nothing
Super
about
7
that.
They're just dabbling. They're just, can we borrow that type shit?
But no. They got the license to all the cartoon stuff for the O-rings and stuff like that. They got the license. But he said, we can't do nothing if the licensor want to do something else.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They got the license, but they borrowed the license. They don't own G.I. Joe, right?
Yeah,
They got the license to make.
So they don't have no stay in it. So, but
it's like Sony has the license of Spider-Man for the movies and the video games, but not the comics or the toys or anything else.
So he told me, he was like, yo, what you see them doing, we'll have an O-ring, but we just can't present it at the same time.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's understandable. He said, yeah,
Yeah.
and we're working on deep cuts. I'm like, word?
I mean, they've been
And
doing
I
some pretty deep cuts.
Yeah, I asked because it's Brian Flynn. So I asked him, I was like, are we gonna get a Viper? I need a Viper.
The Viper. I want the window Viper so bad, bro.
Yes, I want that
Yeah.
dude. So I always wanted him when I was little. I was like,
Now,
where's
here-
that
Me
action
too.
figure? I really wanted him when I was little.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
agree.
show.
And like, it's weird
Yeah.
because I don't care for Cold Slither,
Yeah.
but the Cold Slither cartoon didn't really have an impact on me. The
Mhm.
Viper cartoon affected me, bro. I had shit that had an impact on me. I thought about that shit my whole life.
Yeah. Like he would bring in the code, talk about he coming there, and it's like
The whole cartoon, he's going. They're getting transmissions. The Viper is coming,
10
and they're like, oh
30
shit,
things.
bro.
Yeah.
GI Joe's putting up barricades. They're getting ready. They getting all the troops. Everybody's getting ready. The Viper's coming. They keep getting the Viper's. They're all ready. And at the end of the fucking show, the whole show, they're getting prepared for the Viper, and the Viper's coming. We all know Cobra is the bad guy, so the Viper, it's a snake thing, right? It's the Viper's coming. We know he's coming. Oh shit, what's the Viper? And at the end, this little old man comes walking up with a fucking squeegee and a mop bucket, and he's like, "I am the window Viper to wash your windows."
yeah. Yo, that was the toughest episode. I love that
That
episode.
shit was hard.
Because whatever he was saying, they were breaking all of Cobra's secret bases and stuff. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Word.
Yeah. I still watch that episode to this day. It's
I've seen it
funny as
recently.
hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny as hell.
So Watch said this might be a hot take, but I would love if Hasbro made figures for the 2000s films. I really like Duke and Ripcord's heavy suits are dope. It is a hot take, Watcher. That's a hot ass take. No, I'm just kidding. The movies were okay. I like.
I mean, they did it in 4-inch, 3 3/4 inch.
They did. I was gonna say the movies have figures.
I have them all. Yeah.
Yeah, they have figures for those movies, but I don't know about Duke and Ripcord with the heavy suits. I don't think they did that. The suits they put on where they
They
powers.
They have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have them.
Oh, they
They
do?
have them. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. They done them.
Yeah. So they have that. They have that
The Rise of Cobra. Yep.
Rise of Cobra and all that.
Yep.
My only gripe with the movie was that it didn't look like the cartoon characters. They weren't recognizable. That's always going to be my problem. Some of them were, but like the second one was much better. The Firefly was phenomenal. Ray Stevens, oh my god,
Yeah.
fucking dope. That was the illest shit ever. That made the whole movie. Firefly was the whole movie for me.
Yeah, true.
Straight up and down. Shout out to R.I.P.
Yeah,
Ray Stevens. But
yeah, and I like the battle on the side of the mountain with the ninjas and Snake Eyes and Jinx, basically.
bruh, what? Come on, man.
That was tough.
That was hard.
That whole shit was amazing. Yeah, dog. Like I be trying to tell my son, man, our cartoons were deep, bro.
Oh,
Y'all got Gumball and shit. Our shit was deep.
Yeah, we got the dope shit. I always say that. Everything else that came after is just like, washed.
Cause our shit was like anime, bro.
Yeah, and it was more action packed.
Yeah, it was, and it had real adult themes and shit.
But we gotta understand, like the next the layer after us was the cartoons that were board games and card games based. So just like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh right, the Pokemon,
and stuff
all
like
that.
Yeah. So they had to sell those cards and stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what popped off. While we was being sold actual action figures, they were sold cards. And now the newer generations are sold on what? Video games.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
And
so,
anime.
Yes. And still the cards. The cards still.
Watcher said his introduction to G.I. Joe was the movie. Baroness and Scarlet were fine in the movie though. She's Cooner. I forgot the actress that played Baroness in that movie. Yeah, they were dope. I mean, bro, Baroness, awoken many a young boy's loins. Like, yes, many a 9-year-old boy was like,
as soon as you seen the action figure, you was like, "Oh."
Yeah, he was like
back in the day.
Like,
okay.
Yeah, he had the big, he had a swing. Yeah.
Bumps right here. Yeah. Nah, but on the real, man, G.I. Joe, everything. I like everything G.I. Joe. Like some people get upset. Oh, you don't like this or this. I like it all, man. At the end of the day, can't collect.
Me, I don't. I don't. I never got into anything from like the 2000s.
Yeah,
everything I was into was all or the 90s, of course. Yeah, me it was the 80s. Like after the 80s, I didn't stay with it. I wasn't with it anymore because I kind of grew out of G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
and so I wasn't ever a collector of G.I. Joe as a kid. I played with them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
crashed them. I burnt them. I put fucking parachutes, threw them off the roof. I did all kinds of shit. I put fireworks on them and shit, bottle rockets and shit. Like they weren't collectibles at all.
Yeah.
That's why I like to this day, like now I collect this shit. Bro, I had everything G.I. Joe made in the 80s. You know how badly I wish I still had that stuff where I had taken care of it or anything? Like that's crazy. I still have like a handful of Star Wars stuff from the 80s, from when I was a little kid, like the Jabba the Hutt little set and like a couple things like that, the band and all that. I still got them. It's at my dad's house. But that was all. That was it. And we only have that because he took it. When I got into G.I. Joe, he was like, yo, give me this Star Wars shit. And he put that shit in the closet. And I never saw it again. So I got older. He brought that shit out and had it displayed. I was like, Pops, where you get that? That was my shit when I was a kid. He's like, yeah, I saved it. I was like, nice.
Yeah. Now you got value right there.
Yeah, the movie didn't get a lot of love now. Well, it doesn't get a lot of love just because of Cobra La. A lot of people thought the Cobra La stuff was too out there. It wasn't G.I. Joe. It wasn't military. I was young enough and into sci-fi anyway that I was like, cool, bring it on. I was young enough. It didn't bother me at all. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I was cool with it, man. It's just dope, man. Like anything G.I. Joe, even during the series when they had the ghosts, they were fighting ghosts and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. The one was a pilot. The other one was a I just seen that episode the other day.
Yeah, the warrior.
And what was the female? It was a female one.
She was an Amazon or something like that. She was something. But they all had talismans that they were controlled by
attached to, Cobra Commander had them. Yeah. And they did his bidding. Yeah, that was a dope episode. I just seen that the other day.
Yeah.
I was watching.
Then you had the alien.
The alien.
Yeah. Those things that grew up on the ship, they were little cute things, and then they took.
Zartan and them had them. Flurries. Flurries.
Yeah.
Something like flurries.
Fatal fluffies.
Oh, so that was a play. That was a play on the Tribbles.
Yeah. Trouble with Trouble.
That
was definitely a play on
furry balls. Yeah. Little hairy ball.
Yeah. They made the O-ring. Super 7 made the Fatal Fluffies O-rings.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We got to keep it rolling, though. We did the G.I. Joe thing. Now, before we get to what I'm really excited about, this Marvel shit that they got, we're going to, bro. Wait till I get, hey, before we get to the Marvel shit, we're going to take a little detour over Star Wars and Transformers. And there was some really cool shit that they did, that they revealed that a lot of it's available right now. It came out today, so we'll check that out. But there's a new remake of the Jango Fett. If you didn't get the first Django, here's an updated version. Yeah, a little updated construction.
More detail.
A new jetpack and hopefully pinless joints and all that good shit. Now, I'm just gonna quickly hop over into the TVC world, the vintage collection. This was their HasLab, the Tatooine Cantina. And it was really cool. And with the cantina, there's all these little figures that came with it and shit. But they just came out with a new Chewie, a new, which is a new skull. I said it had new legs and shit.
Yeah, new skull. Yeah, it's definitely a new skull.
And my man Han.
Yeah, Han looked tough. It's
Han
the
look
most
right,
detailed Han I ever seen from that.
bro, and he's 3.75. He's this
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
TVCs are short,
Mm.
so this is a short dude, and that's cool there. But the Django, some more close-ups of Django.
Yeah, he looks like him.
Yeah, he's a really good one.
Yeah.
Then there's a 2-pack I'm less excited about because it's literally 2 figures that they just admitted
correct.
while they're like, well, this Anakin's already out and this guy's already out. Now they're together in a 2-pack. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck you. That's asshole move right there, bro. What the
Yeah, that
fuck?
is a dick move.
That's lame.
You know
That's
what it
lame,
is?
bro.
I can tell you, it could be probably they had so many on back order
yeah,
separately
yeah.
that they had to put them in a
Yeah,
2-pack and sell it.
once the tariffs hit, there's like, well, let's put them in a 2-pack.
Yeah,
They should have just put that shit on clearance and let us get that shit for $10, man. Come on.
right.
But
Mhm.
but you know, they gonna milk it for all they can.
Yeah.
My man the watch said that Django looks great. He's more purple.
Yep.
He's definitely got some a much more brighter color palette this go round.
Mhm.
Now this one's really cool. Another really colorful one. This is she's got her she wore this at one point. Yeah, Asajj Ventress wore this battle suit at some point. I forget when. My Clone Wars is a little rusty, but that's from the Clone Wars. It's legit.
Mhm.
I'll pass because I don't really know much about it. It's not nostalgic enough for me, but it's really cool looking if you're into it. Now
That was a joint she was training in.
and that's her pet. Yeah. Oh, her training joint. Okay.
Yeah, that was a training joint when Dooku was training her.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
okay.
her training joint.
Yeah. You see Dooku's blades.
Yeah,
It's
I'd love to get a Dooku. Now, here's something. Oh, well, before we jump on that list, so we got 2 more little images of a TVC. Oh, sorry. So here's the TVC. They're wearing their ghost cloaks. So when they wear that, they're Force ghosts, if you didn't know.
Force ghosts.
Yeah, they put their little Force ghost cloak robes on. And they come with, now you notice that's the Anakin head.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got the original Anakin head from the movie.
Yeah.
Before Hayden Christensen played him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, Stu?
But you know what?
Yeah.
What's really weird about that?
Huh?
It shouldn't have been his head, Hayden Christensen. He shouldn't have never been a Force ghost in that form. Because remember, Vader died.
Right.
Vader died when he was older.
Right. He was supposed to be the old version. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be it. Period.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, you know, I like the idea because when you're a Force ghost, you can look however you want.
Hey, you know.
Well, I just said I'm down for every version of Asajj. Got several dope outfits. This is her bounty. Oh, it's her bounty hunter outfit. It's not her training joint. It's her bounty hunter joint. That's true. He's right, Stu, because I remember now they said that that's her bounty hunter outfit from when she abandoned Dooku.
That's
when
from the new Dooku. She left Dooku. And it's from the
Dooku by that
too.
point.
The new
the
new series that they just did on her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she was mad at Dooku because Dooku wouldn't give her a Darth. He wouldn't put Darth in front of her name.
He didn't make her apprentice because he knew if he trained her, he knew that she was nasty with it, and she had to kill him because it's the law of 2.
Yeah,
the Watcher engaged right now. Look at all this chat Watcher been doing. Watcher would have won. He would have been in the running. I'm gonna do this giveaway, y'all. So y'all see this real quick. I'm gonna just quickly. This is just for the people that's here right now, real quick, and you know I'll announce it again later. But
oh snap! Wait a minute.
Got the GI Joe glider, classified glider, and
the claw.
The claw, right? That's what it's called. I call it the glider, the claw, the Cobra Claw from the cartoon. I got mine tricked out with Cobra Commander, like from the movie. Cobra. Word. Stu Dog, I'm gonna send this to you. I'm gonna send you the female pilot. That's you right there.
You know what I need it for. You know what I need it for.
Yes, sir. But yes,
that's
what I'm gonna do is the person that You know what I was trying to decide? I was like, what would be the best way to do a contest? And it's hard to do like. I was thinking the person that does the most engagement, who is ever in the chat most. But then I thought, you know what? The problem with this is people just gonna be just spamming shit and just being like, yeah, oh, I agree, just saying dumb shit just to be on there a bunch of times. It's too easy to cheat that. So then I thought, whoever brings us the most subscribers by the end of the month, whoever brought the most subscribers to come in the chat and say your name, so I know it's from you and that they subbed, and we'll confirm it. Whoever brought the most subs at the end of the month, I'm gonna ship this to you for free. No shipping, nothing. I'm gonna just send it to you. Just give me your address. It's yours. Bung.
That's what's up. Shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we'll figure it out. It's June.
Unfortunately, I can't participate because I'm part of the.
You don't want it anyway. You don't collect classified. You don't want it anyway.
I could make a trade for some O-rings, baby.
See.
Oh snap.
But yeah.
You know, it's definitely for the live chats and the people making comments and the people who watch. I think that's a dope idea for the giveaway, and you know, and
it's engagement.
That one becomes successful, you can do many.
Yeah. And you can really, you got the ability to do as many as you want. New Peacemaker trailer dropped. We're gonna get into the movie shit for sure in a second, but check this bad boy out here. Yes, sir. I'm super excited about the latest. This is up for order right now. It's a little scene. Yeah. The scene where Darth Vader tells Luke, "I am your father," and cuts his fucking hand off, baby.
That's hard. Look at that.
Woo!
Yeah, that's tough. That's a real good. That's real good.
That's the piece.
That you gotta have that.
That's a nice vignette right there.
Yeah,
that's a nice vignette right there.
On that. Yeah. Hell yeah.
The little poles cut off. They come off. The poles that are they chop off. His hand obviously chops off. That comes off. He's in his They said it's partial reuse of the Dagobah Luke, but he's got a bunch of new gear on, new head, and all that shit, of course. It's more of a battle damaged Luke. This is him at the end of the fight, completely battle damaged when he's all got the bags under his eyes, and he's like, no!
I doubt that that's not reuse, maybe. Because you look
they said it was. They said it was a little bit of the Dagobah Luke with some new shit. Yeah,
maybe that's what they said. Maybe the arms. Because look at the legs. The legs wasn't cut up on a regular.
No,
the Dagobah loop.
Maybe it's the torso and the arms. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the arms alone. The arms and the torso.
That's the Hasbro guys when they were talking about this. The Hasbro, the guys that do it, the guys that make it, they were like, yeah, it's a little bit of the Dagobah loop, but mostly new. But
still on my Black Series.
That's cool. Man. Now look at the little blast or the clash effect on the lightsaber there. You can throw on.
Tough.
That's tough.
I like that.
That is tough. The clash.
This makes me regret selling all my Black Series, man. I had a ton of them.
Right.
I had a ton. Trust me.
Now, if that excites you,
that's tough. I like it.
This shit here,
I might just still get it. Like fuck it.
This shit here.
Yeah, well, you might have to Raw Talk. It's too dope.
Just because
it's too dope.
And
y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready.
Oh, hold up, Reno. You forgot the first ever wire cape for Vader.
I was just about to show you that.
Okay, cool. My bad.
You good? Where is it?
That wire cape. Everything.
Right. So this is the very first ever. They've done Vader 100 times, and they were like, we did, we know it's another Vader, but we've upgraded it this time. It's the first Vader ever with the wire cape.
Yeah,
and that's almost worth the price of admission right there.
Yeah, hell yeah. I might just have to.
Because it look, you know why? Because it look ultra dope.
Yeah,
ultra dope. You know what would make it just a little bit better if it had like a satin lining around the edge. Because I felt like it had like a lining.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah, it did have a lining.
Yeah, it did.
That would be hard, but
That was the Empire one. Yep, the Empire one. The New Hope didn't. It was the Empire one that had the lining.
And it had the right because exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Now that's the old school, and then we got a nice little set from the prequel. Bang!
Ooh.
I'm super hyped for this. Mace Windu. Yes, with and this is the first time we have the Palpatine without the rumpled face.
Yeah.
He has it's a two there's two heads. He's got the battle damaged head, which we've had before, which Mace Windu caused by blocking the lightning and shit, sending it back into him. And then you have the regular, Palpatine head, which is a new head, and it looks amazing. That is a perfect sculpt of Ian McDermott.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and of Mace Windu. Look at the expression.
The Mace, the Samuel is on point.
Yeah,
this is Black Series. This ain't Hot Toys.
Yeah,
and that's all cloth goods.
Yeah,
soft goods. Yeah. And then the case is nice. Got a nice prequel case with the background is from the scene from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You can see there the butterfly packaging that's folded out, and it's got the scenery in the background. So that's hype as fuck.
Yeah.
And last and so least, I don't know why they're still making these, but low key, it looks fucking dope.
Oh shit! Yeah, this dude was the dopest shit on that show.
He was the only cool part about the show.
Yeah,
he was. I can't lie and say he wasn't. I liked him. I thought he was.
So, and he's got a little bit of cloth. He's got a little bit of PVC cape. I don't know why they gave him that PVC cape over the cloth clothes. I don't get it. I'm really confused
maybe they wanted
about
to keep the price down. They wanted to keep the price down. I don't know.
I mean, but you're telling me that molded plastic is cheaper than a piece of cloth?
AP, man, you got to buy a lot.
You gotta have.
You gonna make 100,000 figures?
No,
100,000 figures. You got to buy a lot of cloth.
Raw Talk is in the industry though. Is it? Does it cost more to cut out a little square of cloth?
Yes, it costs more because you have to have people to stitch it.
Oh,
you have to have people to stitch it, and that costs money in itself. That's the labor part of it. But if you have a mold, you could just place it on, and that's it, and you could keep it moving.
That's valid. That's valid. Well, I just said we got to get 2 Clone Wars figures. That stuff was anime before the anime. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Clone Wars is dope.
Yo, what do you mean by that, Watcher? I'm confused by that comment now. Hold on. He said we got to get 2D Clone Wars figures. That stuff was anime before the anime.
I think he's talking about the remember those they put them out as like long DVDs after a while. Remember the shorts they came out with, the 2D joints, the Clone Wars.
Oh,
they had the one with Mace Windu. They used to come on Cartoon Network.
I remember those shorts. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I can say Cartoon Network.
Those are dope. The little shorts, the 2D. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. You know what? I got a Mace Windu, I think, from that line.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, they were definitely anime-ish with it in the arting, the whole style of it. Yeah. Definitely cool shit, man.
Bang.
Oh yeah, that's the what you call it, exclusive, the Disney exclusive, right? Or the Disney.
Well, here's the weird thing about this one. I'm gonna. It's the 50th anniversary Lucasfilm or some shit.
Yeah.
But here's my mega gripe. That's 2D Mace Windu, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's 2D Clone Wars Mace Windu, right?
And they gave you a regular.
And who the fuck is that? That's Samuel L. Jackson, bitch.
No, you can't say bitch. You gotta say motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's a problem. Like I don't get that. Yeah. Man, it would have been so cool if they did like a more cartoon style head.
Yeah.
I would have really been excited. But
And it would have
the
been
costume
different
is
for a
cool.
collection too. I mean, people like
Yeah,
variety. It would have looked
yeah.
great.
I know. I don't know. That's just a huge missed opportunity there.
Yeah.
But I love the box. So the packaging is great. Now, not only this cool, like plastic, the clamshell has this imagery in it,
Yeah.
but he's kind of posed with his lightsaber almost. It's not in his hand,
Yeah.
but it's not just like standing next to him. It's almost like he's holding it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it's almost so you can really just display it in package.
Mm-hmm.
That's my gripe. That's my only problem with displaying in packages. They're standing there and they got their weapons like next to them and shit. If they had them like in the box holding that shit, I'd leave a lot more toys in box. Say that.
True. Yeah, but sometimes
Not that I have a
bust
thing
them
about
open, man. Create diorama memories, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we got to keep it rolling. So let's keep it rolling into the Transformers. I'm not going to do a lot of Transformer stuff because I'm not big into the new Transformer stuff. I like the 80s Transformer stuff a little bit. I wasn't really I was G.I. Joe. I was so G.I. Joe in the 80s that I didn't really get into Transformers a lot. The only thing I fucked with outside of G.I. Joe and only a very little bit was He-Man when I was real little, and then Thundercats a little later. But even those was very scarcely.
I like
Because
Transformers.
my
G.I.
problem with
Joe.
those is they were and you could only I don't know, there was only a couple guys and you could only do so much. They were kind of big. Their vehicles were shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
don't
he's
forget
talking about
Mask.
He-Man and shit like that. Mask, my problem with Mask was
joint.
my Joes couldn't fit in their vehicles. Yeah. Why you didn't do 375? It's like because I would come across the Mask toys and I was like, oh, that's cool. A Trans Am. I can stick Flint in the Trans Am. But then he's way too big.
The figures were so small with the mask. That's the only thing I hate about and then the mask fit on top of the head. It was small, just like the figure was. So you had to be careful not to lose the mask.
Oh yeah, everybody lost the masks.
Yeah.
But that being said,
yeah.
That being said, they and speaking of Energon universe, here's a display of an Energon Void Rival.
I'm getting it. I don't care. I'm getting it. I want a Jetfire so bad it's killing me. It's gonna come with two figures. I want that Jetfire. I'm going to get it.
Yeah, I know I love Jetfire. So yeah,
I had to show that. I knew Stu was gonna love that.
I'm getting that because I love Jetfire. I got all the Jetfire so far. So
I like it. You know why I love it? I love it because it looks like an 80s anime mech or Japanese.
It looks like a VH1. Jetfire, Transformers had a controversy.
Well, it came from Robotech.
Robotech.
Yeah, they had a controversy with Robotech. They actually the original Jetfire looked at like an SDF-1, and they had to change the design because it looked so much like a SDF. I mean, not SDF, a VX1 fighter, and it was like a big controversy. And they were going to sue him, so they changed it. Because remember, Jetfire had the two big jet things on the back of him.
Right. Yeah.
When you would transform him, he had those two big rocket boosters. They had to change all of that up because he looked too much like a Veritech fighter, which was I didn't give a damn because I was like, and you could transform him just like a Veritech. You can make him into like a partly robot mode, robot jet, and then you can do him into like a jet.
Have his legs down and then a jet upper body jet. Yep.
Yeah, he's dope. I love that.
I got all my OG Jetfires and the modern ones.
And he comes with the two Void Rival figures.
Yeah, I'm getting
Dirac and
I'll take it. I'm taking it, bro. I'm getting it. I'm taking it. With that, fellas, I got to roll out. I got to roll out, man. But I want that. But I'm with you, bro. Talk. I'm getting that Jetfire.
Dude, you can't go nowhere, bro. Hold on. You got to show us what you just got.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh.
You got to do the unboxing.
Yeah. I don't have time. I don't have time to unbox them. I don't have time for the unboxing. I gotta roll. We got that Thanos Psylocke,
baby, in the house. 2-pack.
Yeah.
And the Psylocke with the thick arch in the back you can do.
Yep. Hey Stu. How about this?
What's up?
How about this? Hey, how about this? You send me the Psylocke, and when I get my 2-pack, I send you the Psylocke back.
What the? What the hell?
Yo.
Man, that's crazy.
That
Hey, I
sound like a
can't wait to
deal.
get my.
That sound like a
Hey.
deal. Listen, man. I mostly wanted Thanos. I mean, I got the Psylocke, but I mostly wanted Thanos.
But you know what I did?
Because it looks like
I
the
was
one from
trying
the
to be.
game, and I was always in love with that one.
It is. It's the one from the game, man. It's phenomenal. But I tried to be slick, and I pre-ordered it from Taiwan, and the dude was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna get it way before the U.S. and shit." And I'm like, "Cool, let's do it." That bitch is still in the mail right now, and everybody done got their shit. And I'm like, I told the dude, I said, "Listen, if I don't get my shit before I can go to the store and get one, I'm refunding it, bro." Because you lied to me. You told me I was gonna get it end of July. You didn't say you were gonna ship it from Taiwan end of July. That's still a month in the mail, damn near, bro. 3 fucking weeks minimum. So yeah,
DHL.
I don't know what it is.
If he would have
it's USPS.
shipped to DHL, would have been
LHD.
3 days.
It would have been there. Yeah, he using.
They
shipped LHD raw talk. That's what he using.
They shipped it regular like mail, like post office.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? I just shipped the Figurino regular mail, and it got there before that did.
What are you talking about?
And I shipped it. The Breaker. I shipped Breaker last class, not last class.
Yeah. It got. What are you talking about? You sent it
Breaker
from New
came
Jersey
like it did.
Virginia.
Yeah, but he came like I didn't think it. The dude told me 2 days. It was there like a day and a half.
Well, yeah,
I said, that was quick.
Yeah,
that was quick.
But
he was
DHL for overseas shipping is faster than anything else.
Really? Because
it is.
DHL.
No, it is. No, you're right. It is.
Yeah,
it is. Listen, fellas, I gotta break out.
All right, Stu.
DHL, right. All right, you too. Peace.
Appreciate you, man.
Word. Yeah,
So
man.
I wanted Stu to see the rest of these Transformers. So this is a really weird dude named Junkion Jalopy.
Yeah,
he's,
Jalopy truck.
Yeah, he's Jalopy. Then you got Blast Off. He looks like a shuttle, like a spaceship.
I remember him.
Yeah. Then you got Wreck Gar. I don't know.
Hold on. The Voyager Wreck Gar. Okay, because Wreck Gar is a motorcycle. The last I've seen.
Huh.
He Junkion Wreck Gar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is the Voyager version. So
this is Junkion Jalopy, and this is Wreck Gar. Let's see, Deluxe and Voyager. I don't know what that means. Deluxe and Voyager.
It's the different classes, size, and class size and detail.
Well, these so I don't really know about them. And then these guys I've never seen before, but they look pretty cool. These primes. So then there's this dude here, Nemesis Prime. He is
Leader class Prime. Okay, that's from the movie.
That's from the movie, right? The movie there. And this guy is not from the movie though. He's Leader Big Convoy.
Yeah,
some really mammoth
Beast Wars or something like that.
I love that he looks like Voltron. He's fucking dope, but I hate that he's got a woolly mammoth. Like that's lame. I don't want a transformer that turns into a woolly mammoth, bro. I don't like
Beast Wars shit.
And that's also something that never really appealed to me. Beast Wars. I didn't really like. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't like Dinobots. I didn't like Insecticons. I don't like nothing. If it's not vehicles that turn into robots, it's like okay, you're jumping the shark.
Yeah.
You're jumping the shark. It doesn't
make sense. But kids like dinosaurs and bugs.
And people loved it. I know, no, they were wildly popular, and I fucking fucked with them as a kid. Just now thinking back, it's like, why would I don't want to.
Yeah.
Why would he turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex? That's a earthling. It's an earth creature. I don't know. Whatever, man. Who knows? But then you got Amalgus Rex or Amalgamus Prime, rather. People love him. They're really excited about him. I've never heard of him. Looks pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know much about him. And last but not least, this dude here is really wicked, really cool looking. He's got some gelatin.
Oh, the Quintus Prime. That's the head of the Quintessons.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yes. Exactly. That's what it is.
Nice.
Very cool. Wow. Yeah. They created the Transformers, right?
Supposedly.
That's what I heard. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
They gave life to the through the energon.
Right. Now, okay. So now we're gonna get into we're gonna get into my favorite shit of the night next to GI Joe, and the reason. Well, here's the thing: GI Joe is always gonna be my main heart, but they don't give us enough at a time. Like it's 4 guys. Like okay, cool. But like Marvel, we're dropping like 10 new figures, so that I'm really excited about what Marvel's doing right now.
Yeah.
Lot of great shit. Lot of great shit coming out. I'm gonna not go in any real specific order, but I'm gonna save some real gems for the end here. Some shit that's just like mind blowing cool shit. And some highly anticipated dopeness. But first, okay. So the first one I'm gonna show you guys. So there was this thing when we were kids in the '80s, very niche. Well, not niche, but it was like very small. Like it didn't. I guess it didn't go very big. It was these Crystal Warriors.
Yeah, I remember Crystal.
Crystar, right? They had Crystar, and they had like a bunch of different color ones. They had the clear one, the green one, the blue one, the red one. They were just different. They had like Magma Man, I think it went Lava Man or some shit. They had all these different like cool rock crystal element type characters. And
yeah, you got the Crystal himself, yeah.
So it comes from and then Marvel had the comic. It was Crystar, the Crystal Warrior. Saga of Crystar, and there he is on the front, and they had no articulation. They were like pre-posed, and that's how he was. And they made a Marvel Legends one that is wicked dope, and it's
tough,
very very cool, like really well made. I love the sort of rubberized. All the red stuff is like it's got a almost rubberized texture, but it's it's plastic though, and then of course the clear shit is plasticky, and it just feels good. It's got good articulation, and it looks just like the OG. So, but that's it. Like there was nothing else to it, and I thought, okay, that'll be cool. I'll just grab it, pose it in front of the comic, and that'll be it. But lo and behold, we're getting Warbow.
Yeah, the green gem.
The green gem. And I had him as a kid too. I had Crystar and I had Warbow. And I got them from like my older cousin. Like I never bought these. This is when I was real little. And like these were like hand-me-down toys.
Yeah.
They
were 5 points of articulation too, I believe, right? Or were they like the G.I. Joes? I think they were like the G.I. Joes.
Bro, as far as I know, they didn't move at all. They were statues.
Oh, okay.
If my memory is correct, but I'll look one up real quick. But yeah, that's cool. But let me see. Bling. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
I think some of them like had one arm that moved or something like that.
Yeah, they were 5 points of articulation.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the original ones, yeah.
Hang on, let's look. Okay. Yeah.
Crystal Warrior, yeah.
Yeah, there's one there.
Yeah.
Here's let me see if I can find Warbow. There's Warbow. That's cool. Yeah, they were 5 points. There. I don't know if they were 5 or 4. I don't know if their heads moved.
Yeah, they're probably 4, more likely.
It might have just been 4, but it was 4 or 5. But yeah, pure nostalgia. This is nothing. That's it. And then they had this dude here. Let me see what his name was. I forget. It was Magma Man or something. Oh, this is like a Spanish one or something. Hang on. Why are they all Spanish? It's weird. And then it's real tiny. What the hell?
Yeah, Moltar.
Magma Man. This is Magma Man, and then Moltar was one.
Moltar, and then you had Odeode, and then you said Zardeth, and then you had Feldspar.
Here's Zardeth.
and Moltar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Zardoth was like a human or something.
Yeah, Zardoth was like a wicked, like a damn wizard.
Yeah, there he is.
Ogio, who was also a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And they came with like a little magnifying glass thing, but it was like a prisma crystal instead.
Mm-hmm.
And you could look through. Oh, what's this dude? There's Geode.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, I don't remember him. Oh, I do.
I think that's the newer ones. Those are
no.
newer.
Look.
Yeah, but what year? Because you got to look at the year
Look at
of
the
it.
price tag. That's a Toys R Us tag from back in the day. It's like $5. 82.
They said
1982.
that's a 1982 one. Oh
82.
wow.
You can
Okay.
tell the plastic's all yellow and shit, bro.
Wow. So that's Geo, how they did Geo, because he
Look, his
usually,
little suit, his little cloth, his
Ooh.
cloak is like plastic. Yeah, his cloak,
Yeah.
his cloak is like thin plastic.
yeah, because he was
Anyway.
blue.
Yeah. Oh, Geo.
Okay. There was the other ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Now, see, now, here's the one. This is why I thought that they were stationary, because I had this one. Aha. This guy, see this green guy here?
Yes.
He didn't move at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I remembered him vividly in my mind. So I know that there was no articulation at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, Warbo, he's got a neck joint. I can see it.
Yeah.
So they had 5 points, but I'm not sure who this guy is. I guess he
He's
probably rode a horse.
a knockoff.
No. He rode a mount or something.
Okay.
He's not a knockoff.
Because I know they did a lot of knockoffs of the Crystal Warriors too.
Yeah, no. This is Remco. This is. See, here he is. He's a dragon rider. That's what his name was.
Okay.
Dragon or something like that. Yep, Dragon, Crystal Dragon Rider.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. And then I think they did have a version of him that wasn't a rider that you could stand up normally and shit.
Okay.
Man, where's this dragon though? I wonder if anyone has that.
Yeah,
Oh, they had a crystal. They had a playset. I didn't even know about some shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, they had all that shit, man. Every figure line had to have a play set. That's
yeah.
standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks tough.
That is so dope.
That looks tough as hell, bro.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we had my cousin had all these shits. He just didn't have his play set, but he had every one of these figures. And I ended up giving them all to me at some point. I was real little. I was maybe 4 or something like that. Yeah, 82. I was, let's see.
Yeah,
I was born in 79, so 79, so 80 I was 1, 81 I was 2, 82 I was 3. So I was 3 years old playing with these. 2 or 3.
Nice.
Wow, there's the playset. Full complete.
And box.
Wow. In the box.
And the box.
Yeah.
That's like how much that was like
probably like, I was gonna say 500. Yeah, so I was gonna say 500.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
Yo, hold up.
Yep.
That's crazy. What year is that one?
I don't know. I don't even know what this is. It's Crystal Warrior. It's Crystar. What is this? Oh, here's this dragon. See? I told you.
Yeah,
there
look at that dragon. $850.
Yep. And we had this, bro. When I was a kid, we had this.
Dang. Yeah, that dragon looks sick though.
Yep. Because I
just gotta wipe it down because it's ashy from over the years.
Yep.
We gotta wipe it down. But
wow, the comics on the back.
Yeah.
Oh shit. This is how he became
his power of the crystal.
Yeah, he became Crystal. Yeah. Crystar, you must enter the great Prisma Crystal. His name just happened to be Crystar before he was a crystal, right?
Right.
That shit's always funny about those 80s shits. $750 for this. So that means that playset is gonna be way higher. What's that
Oh yeah,
playset?
hell yeah.
Woo, they want 2 G's.
Yeah. There you go. two
2200.
racks.
Yep.
2.25 racks.
Oh,
Yo,
look
if
at this.
you
Look at
into it, hey, money ain't no object when you into it heavy.
That's the whole thing about collectibles, bro.
Yeah.
It's what somebody willing to pay. And here is just one old school figure, $300.
Yeah.
Feldspar
On card.
on card. Yeah, and he's a cool looking one too. He's half magma, half crystal.
Yeah, he's the go between dude.
Yeah.
I forget his name. He's in the thing.
No.
He's called. Hold on. He's called. His name is Feldspar.
I know. I just said that.
Oh, you just said it. Oh, okay.
See,
Okay.
Feldspar. The names are right here on the bottom.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Fully articulated action figure. My ass.
Hey. No, I think he probably is. Shit.
Oh, no, he's got 5 points. He got 5 points. Oh, he might have a knee joint.
Yeah,
He might have a. I don't know. He might have a knee joint. That'd be something.
Yeah, right.
Bro,
Yeah,
Calabas, yo.
Yeah, Calabas. 250. Damn.
Yeah, that's wild. But Calabas was that
3.75. Yeah. Yeah. He would have
5
to be.
points. Or maybe 4 points. I don't think his head moves. He ain't got no neck joint.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have to be around that bunch.
Yeah.
On
250.
card. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Oh, they had the Kraken. They had Pegasus.
I know a guy who got all these. And he
Dog Charon.
In his
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
In his toy storage. You know who Charon is? Charon, I think that's the one
the boatman.
Huh?
Charon the boatman.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was Calon, the ferryman.
Well, Charon is what the
They calling him Charon?
The boatman, yeah, Charon the boatman.
Devil's boatman, okay.
Yeah.
Because it was Calon, the ferryman.
Oh, I think he was saying with the R, but he rolled it so it sounded like Calon, but Charon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Charon. It's Charon. Because it's a Greek. These are all real Greek characters from.
Based off the
It's none of this shit made up. Nah, movies.
Mark Hamill.
Yo, we just went down a crazy fucking rabbit hole, y'all. We just went down a whole Crystar the Warrior rabbit hole. I apologize. Off one reveal. Let's keep it moving. Goddamn. I promise this is going to be worth it. All right. So let's jump over here to something that's okay. We got the Anti-Venom, Agent Anti-Venom with the Magic the Gathering
card
collab. Yeah. It's a Magic the Gathering collab. Here's like 4 Magic the Gathering collab figures that are coming out. They're doing a collab because Marvel is there's some Magic the Gathering has Marvel character now. They have Marvel cards, and so they're bleeding over into the toys now, and you get a card and a figure. He's got like these super soaker guns and green like goo coming out and shit, but there he is. Now, it's basically a repaint of the black and white one that they already came out with.
Yeah.
This one I'll pass on because it's not a character I need. Here's another one I don't need. Man-Wolf. But I'm gonna probably end up getting.
That's old school Man-Wolf.
He's old school and he's tough, right? And now I'm not real familiar with him though. What's he from?
He's from Marvel. He fights Spider. He fought Spider-Man, Iron Man. He fought a lot of motherfuckers, man.
Okay. See, I just remember him vaguely from Spider-Man somewhere.
Yeah, he fought a lot of heroes.
He's got the same sword of that they've used a couple times. He's probably got the bow and arrow from Hawkeye and shit.
Definitely fought what's his name? The Black Knight and all them. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah, he's wicked. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely grab him.
Yeah, he looks tough. I like him.
He looks real tough. I like him a lot. Then we have Iron Spider Mary Jane.
Stupid fresh. I think that's gonna be the figure of Marvel, bro.
Oh yeah,
Marvel Legend. I think that's the figure, man.
I don't know. I think it might be this next one.
Okay.
Battle Damage Spidey. Finally.
Oh shit. Okay.
Bro, this is the most anticipated figure motherfuckers been waiting for. Damage Spider-Man, bro. Marvel collectors, Marvel fans, Marvel Legend collectors have been dying. There isn't one. Out of all the goddamn Spideys we've ever gotten, we've been asking for a Battle Damage Spidey for years.
Yeah, true.
And this one is really well done.
Nice. But you know what they're gonna do, right? They got to do another. They got to do a McFarlane Battle Damage, the Eric Larson Battle Damage.
Well, what I want them to do is I want them to do this suit without the battle damage, because that's one they haven't done. These colors, these bright blue, blue's always kind of dark. I like this bright blue. I want to, but this is an absolute must-have for me. And then we've got the Champion of the Universe and Star Fox 2-pack.
Ooh, Star Fox, dope,
Cool.
dope.
Cool.
What you call it? What you call his brother? What's his name?
Who are you talking about?
That's what you call his brother. He's Eternal.
Vulcan?
No. Damn, mine is going blank, man. Fucking getting old.
The Eternals?
So yeah, so he's Eternal. He's what you call his brother? Fucking the one who wanted to kill everybody. Thanos. That's Thanos' brother.
Oh, you couldn't think of Thanos' name.
Yeah, off top. Yo, my brain was going everywhere, bouncing everywhere, bro.
I would have never been able to help you with that, because I would have never thought that's who you were thinking of. I would have been thinking of some obscure shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were talking about one of the Eternals, and I was trying to think of their fucking names, because
Thanos
is
an Eternal too. He's an Eternal.
He's a Titan.
Yeah, he's a Titan, but it also, yeah. But that's
Champion of the Universe.
Yeah,
he's a real obscure character too.
Yeah, deep cut dude.
Deep cut. I love Cosmic Marvel, bro. So again, this is a must-have.
Yeah.
I'm a huge, mega huge mutant guy. Like, mutants are definitely my favorite thing about Marvel, and here's one we've never gotten before, so it's an automatic absolute grab. Bang!
Excalibur. They finally gonna complete a team.
Yep, they're completing teams. And now, when you talk about completing teams, you can't forget Bomb.
Oh, Feral,
nice.
Baby.
This is a much anticipated figure. A lot of people have been asking for this character for a long time, because she is the holdout of that team.
Yep.
And then now, those are great. These are two really great female anticipated figures. But oh baby,
oh shit, Emperor Doom,
boy.
And he got what you call his cloak?
The cape. He's got the cloak. He's got this Doctor Strange's cloak.
That shit
mega
hard, bro.
Mega powerful, bro. Now
he looks hard, bro.
Just when you thought that was the dope shit,
Doom.
Bang.
Oh shit.
I almost lost my shit.
Oh shit, man. They
easily top 5 reveal right here.
Yeah, because you could also toss them in with the Joes, man.
Right?
Word up.
Yo. Oh man, this is for a Wolverine collector. This is great, because it's one we've never gotten, and I have like every Wolverine. Like, I collect literally Wolverine figures specifically. So that anytime they do a Wolverine that we've never had before, I'm super excited and happy. And that's just one of the new Wolverines that they're giving us that they haven't given us before. We got another new. Yeah, there's another new Wolverine that we've never had before. That they're giving us too, that I'm about to show you as well here. But before that, let's take a look at some of the other side crap that they have available. They had the old Spidey mask with the blinking eyes. If you're into the mask, yeah, comes with a little remote. My big gripe with this is the wide open eyes are still fucking small as fuck.
Yeah.
Why can't I have the wide open eyes big as fuck, dog? Like Spidey, dog. Like some big ass eyes, bro. I love the big eyed Spideys. They're just my favorite, but it's still really cool if you're into that. And then, but for me, I might still get the Doom mask. I haven't decided. I passed on it though for the most part, and I probably won't get it because I passed on it.
Yeah.
But then there's the Wolverine
Wolverine.
mask that I'll have to grab. Yeah, I have to get that.
The Deadpool of Wolverine joint.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
That
No
shit is
choice.
tough.
No choice in the matter. You will not see me wearing it like this tool here, but it will be on my shelf next to the Magneto
Yo,
helmet.
Halloween, you gotta wear it, bro.
Maybe Halloween I might put it on.
Man,
Halloween,
you gotta rock it for Halloween.
Halloween I might rock it.
Now, if they did a 1970s Spider-Man, if they did a 1970s Spider-Man, I would get that and rock it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Spider-Man.
Now, since we had gotten to the Wolverine, and here is, hang on, let me give you the next Wolverine. Hang on, hold on. There's another Wolverine that they are dropping. That again, this is, as a Wolverine collector, this is really exciting. If you're not a Wolverine collector, you're probably like, oh yeah, cool, man. But this is dope for someone who collects Wolverine figures because you've gotten all the suits, you've gotten every iteration, all the different versions, and finally, something new pops out. We got the World War II Logan that is something we've never had anything close to, and like Raw Talk said, you could put it with your Joes, do whatever you want. It's very versatile, but it's a cool design. It's something we never had.
Word.
So, hang on, I'm just waiting for this image up here to load up. It's just taking a really long time for some reason.
That Doom, man, that Doom is crazy.
Yeah, that Doom with the Doctor Strange cape is a definite must-have. That's wicked as fuck. But here you go. So Wolverine with his X-Men 97. This is from the cartoon.
Nice.
Yeah. This to me is like the X-Men the animated series.
Yeah.
The bomber jacket with the plaid shirt and the jeans is super iconic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a reuse of the head. I'm kind of a little bit miffed that they didn't give us a new head for this, but it makes sense because it's also that it's the head from the X-Men 97, and since this is 97, that's what his head looks like. Okay, I get it. But they could have did his hair a little differently or something. I don't know. But this is the X-Men. Say what?
They could have had him show his teeth, his fangs.
Yeah, they could have done something differently with the mouth or something like that for sure. That would have been cool. But the rest of the X-Men 97 that we're getting, which is a great little lineup here of characters that we've been highly anticipating. I'll show you this one here that no one anticipated and that I probably will pass on. It's Sunspot, but with no mask on, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll get him, maybe not. But it's like there's nothing. The body's really plain, and those fire hands, we've got them with other figures before. It's nothing special, but I really dig the OG costume design and everything. I'm thinking his head sculpt looks a little bit like a female.
You look like Halle Berry.
Yeah, it's like he's got like a female's haircut with and then I don't know. It just kind of. But anyways, we don't have to buy it because we got Emma Frost, and this is a great sculpt. I don't have any Emma Frosts, so I would love to add her to the roster to put her on the X-Men shelf. That's a must have. Gotta get her. Another one that we only have one of so far is Jubilee, and I really like Jubilee. This is a great sculpt.
And her power blast, her
fireworks, yeah. I love this.
Nice.
I love this. And last but not least, my main man Morph.
Oh, and he comes with other alternate heads. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. He's got the all white comic face. He's got the haircut from like X-Men the animated series. And then he's got Stryker there.
Stryker's head, yeah.
Stryker's head is really, really cool. There's never, ever been a Stryker Marvel Legends figure of any type. So this is the first time we're getting this head ever from Marvel Legends. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
Now here's one that I've been waiting for since I started collecting Marvel Legends, and they kind of gave us one that is an older Marvel Legends. That's an older version of it. It's clunky. It's old school. It's pinned. It's very old school. But it's a great iteration. But it still leaves me wanting, and I gotta, without further ado, reveal my favorite character of Marvel, the grumpy old bastard himself, Gable.
Cable. Yeah, he looks tough.
Well, I love it, man. I love the OG comic or the OG cartoon look. It just really pops. He's got a great colorway. He looks really cool, dude. And he's got his iconic guns. I've got those actual guns with the figures, so those are his guns. And he's just got a cool shape, cool sculpt, and I can never have enough Cables. It's far and few between. There's not a lot of Cable fit. Marvel Legends has made a lot of characters. A lot of characters where there's 50 versions of them.
There's about 5 Cables.
There's 5 Cables, but they're not all Legends. Some of the Cables that you're talking about are Diamond Select.
Yeah. Well, okay, they had Cable from the Cable and Deadpool and Cable movie. Then you had the Cable that was with in the Build-A-Figure thing. I think it was Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. And then you had another Cable that was some other monstrosity. It was like a Future World Cable.
This is my favorite one.
See, there you go. That's that one right there.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yep. And I had that one, man. That was hard.
Yeah, and this is the cartoon version of this version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the cartoon version of this comic version.
Yeah.
So I love to have these together.
Yeah. And there was another version of him.
There was, but it's really ugly. It's got like a big plastic square.
Like
armor chunk. It looks stupid. It's his ass. But that's my thing. Like, there's never been a really great Cable. That one's decent. It's really great and everything, but again, it's clunky. It's old, and I just love that we're getting a nice updated pinless, cool cartoon version. And I got the Deadpool movie one, the movie Cable.
Yeah.
I don't really like movie figures.
Yeah, I dig it.
I don't collect MCU figures at all. I only like figures that look like comics or cartoons. Mm-hmm. And but I have it because I'm, a big fan of Cable. So, and then they're doing this one. I'm not quite sure why, and I don't even think they knew why they did this one. Mm-hmm. Some people might be fans of it, and I guess if you have everything, then you're always looking out for something new, and this would be it. The Gambit and Rogue basketball game. I don't know.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm not hyped for that.
Playing the game.
Yeah. Now this is exciting because this is a really great storm.
Oh shit.
And I know a lot of people were like, we just got the brown Wolverine with the Secret Wars Wolverine. It's a different sculpt, and brown suit's my favorite suit. So hell yeah, I'm all in.
Yo, look at Storm though.
Storm though is the main focus.
Yo, look at
they tossed Wolverine in, but it's funny because this Storm has been put out with other 2-packs. You can never get the Storm by herself. They've never put her out by herself. Don't know why, but it's a must-have. And then there's another 2-pack here. The Marvel Girl and OG Cyclops suit there, the blue with this little banana hammock.
That's the Days of Future Past pose from that comic cover almost.
Right. Exactly. Really cool.
Or the Phoenix
basketball. Shout out to Game City Saver. Say loving basketball.
Yeah. Loving basketball. Word. But this one right here looks tough.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
By the time they gave everybody a Cyclops.
You know we're going to the movie.
All right, cool. Be safe. Call me when you get out. All right. Or just call me when you get somewhere. All right, like. Yeah. This is hype. I'm down for that. I'm definitely down for that.
Yes, sir.
And then if you want to card back Storm by
releasing.
Yep, it's a new release of this suit here. It's a updated color version with a different
grayish.
Yeah, they more silver one. With the cape is a little bit different.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, there you go. Little new card back there. But that's the lineup, and it's a fire lineup. This is so far everything that they've already done for an X-Men 97. So this is the third wave. I didn't realize they'd done 2 waves already. The only ones I don't have are the Goblin Queen over here on the far right.
Yeah.
And that Jean Grey. And the only reason I don't have the Jean Grey one is because I already have a Jean Grey that's wearing that exact suit with that same haircut and everything. So I was like, I didn't need it. I still may pick it up one day, but for the most part, I can do without it for now.
You got it from that 3-pack, right? Or no, was it the Lovers Pack, the Lovers Quarrel?
I think so, yeah.
Cyclops, Wolverine, and Jean Grey.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so those are that's most of the whole Marvel, breakdown. And there is one more treat that they blessed us with, and it's one a lot of us have been waiting for a long time.
Yes, Mephisto.
Bang.
Yeah.
Welcome to the end of everything. So
they had to bring them. They had
to. Now, I told you could pre-order all these Joes right now. You can get Mainframe, you can get Wetsuit, you can get Sci-Fi, and you can get Scorpion, Desert Scorpion. You can pre-order them now on newmeta.com. They're not up for pre-order on Hasbro. They're not up for pre-order anywhere. So I'm like, well, how do these guys have them up for pre-order? But I guess it's like you can put them up for pre-order whenever you want. They're going to come out when they come out.
Yeah.
Hasbro technically could have put them up for pre-order, but they probably just didn't have time to get them all on the computer or whatever, because they're slow as fuck and whack in that department. So that could be all it is. Maybe they're just putting them up here because they know they're coming, and let's go ahead and start taking orders now. Or maybe it is New Meta. New Meta's official. They're one of the best places to get figures from. They have a lot of cool shit, and they end up keeping a lot of stock that for some reason when everybody else is out, these guys still have them. But they may have an allotted amount that they know they're getting, and they're pre-ordering them out now. So my only thing with these is that you have to pay up front, and I don't pay up front for pre-orders. That's not how I do it. Like, if I got to pay for it, it has to be something that it's like one of a kind. It's get it now or never. It's going to sell out within minutes, like that kind of thing. Then I'll pay for it up front, but that's pretty rare. Or if it's an exclusive to one of those stores that makes you pay, right? Like Target or something like that, and it's something you really got to get, I'll rarely budge and do it, but for the most part, I don't like to, man. I like to pre-order shit for free. When it comes time to buy it, I make that last minute decision. Do I really want to pay that money out of my pocket right now? And then I'll make that decision. But as far as just buying them up front, no, I'm not with all that. So I haven't done it, but you can pre-order them all right now. You want to. But here's Mephisto, man. I want to show you guys Mephisto. Mephisto is a fun figure. Fun figure. Here he is. Figure we'll just go right to the website and look at their imagery. There he is, chilling in the throne. He comes with this dope throne with skulls and shit. He was gonna be. They were saying he was a made to order character. like
Yeah.
Dragon Man or the Sentinel or whatever. But here he is. You can pre-order him right now. This is live Hasbro Pulse right now. Pre-orders are going down. You ain't got to pay nothing till he's ready to ship. But it is nice, and he's really tall. He's bigger than most other Marvel Legends. He's gonna be like 7.5 or like almost 8 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
He was
And,
supposed to be part of a HasLab, wasn't he?
Well,
He-
here's the thing.
Robbie Reyes HasLab or something like that.
Well, so they did put him out. They did put out Mephisto with a HasLab, but he was not articulated. He didn't have no features. He didn't have nothing to come with him. He didn't have no extra hands. He was whack as fuck, really. A lot of people complained. They were like, "Oh, basically, you gave us a statue, Mephisto. Cool, thanks." Like, this is a real figure. You can see he's double jointed, pinless. He comes with all the extra hands. He comes with this amazing fucking throne thing. The skull thing is bananas. Crazy detail and paint. Look at the paint apps on the skulls. The skulls have gradient paint. All of this shit, the detail of the paint. There's like 4 or 5 colors in this fucking thing. That's crazy for a fucking $80 shit.
Nice little wash.
Real nice wash with like I said, with extra paint colors and all kinds of shit, and tentacles with all kinds of little details, suckers and shit like that. So they really went all out with the throne. It's not one of those things like. A lot of times they'll do these figures and then they'll throw in like a piece or a throne and it's just some piece of shit, plastic, nothing to it. Yeah. Star Wars is a big offender in this category, but this is almost worth the price, man. This thing is fucking wow.
Yeah, that looks crazy right there, man.
Dog, look at this. Chains on it, tentacles hanging and shit. Green slime, red shit. Look, centipedes, green, red centipedes all over it. I mean, this thing is really detailed. Really detailed. And here he is next to Spider-Man. That's how tall he is. So really cool. Okay. Perfect height.
Nice.
Max Spidey. And the cool thing, he comes with a plastic sculpted cape and loincloth for when he's standing up like this next to Spidey. Mm-hmm. See that PVC? But if you want to sit him in his throne, he comes with a cloth cape and a cloth loincloth so that you can sit him down. That's hella thoughtful. I said, wow, Marvel, that was very thoughtful of you. But yeah, I love that face sculpt. I mean, he's right on with the OG, man. I mean, that's just cool, man. I love shit that looks like classic comic shit.
Oh yeah.
Daredevil, salute. What's good?
Yeah.
Dog. No with the throne. Yes. Absolutely. No with the throne is a definite purchase.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no with a throne like this. That's a wicked idea. Let's see who else is new. Oh. Wow, that's funny. Looks like Emma Frost is selling out the most. Oh shit, Morph sold out. He's the one. He's the one that the Hasbro guys were talking shit about. This is the one they thought nobody would like. And I seen a bunch of other YouTubers talking shit about how his legs were all skinny, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't really like this one, bro." He sold out first.
Yeah.
A lot of people wanted Morph.
Reverse psychology.
Oh yeah, they was just lying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of people wanted Morph. They got him. Now this one is another piece I'm super excited for. That is a Comic-Con exclusive. Where'd it go? There it is. And this comes out in 5 days.
Ooh, so
boy, am I excited. Fucking Jungle, Savage Land. Yeah, Savage Land Rogue. Shanna the She-Devil.
Yeah.
And my motherfucking dog, Sauron. Now, this Sauron is much better than the one they already gave that we've already had with much better paint. Yeah. This one has way better paint apps and shit like that.
And Actually, that was the Build-A-Figure with your cable.
Oh,
And
okay.
with Sauron, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
the Build-A-Figure. Yep.
Yep. What are these? What are these gill looking things?
Oh, let me see.
These red shits that he comes with. They're like look like gills, like fish gills.
Huh. I have no idea.
Hmm.
Interesting.
But yeah, she looks great. I love all the detail.
Yeah.
Really iconic, character, iconic story in the comics and everything. Shanna looks great. Got the rifle, spear. What's really cool though is this is a Snap 3-pack. Now I don't know if y'all know nothing about Snap. Snap is the Marvel mobile card game that you play on your phone, and it's super dope. I love that Marvel card game on your phone. It's called Snap, and I love it because it's a strategy game. You play, it's strategy. You strategically pick what characters you want to throw out, and they have powers. All the characters have different powers, and based on their, and you can upgrade them. You can level them up. So your card starts out as one level, and you can level that shit up. And oh man, it's a lot of fun. When you level it up, the art changes. You can get art upgrades. The cards you can get different variants. They got variants and shit. Oh, it's a lot. It's a whole lot, man. So if they do a Snap line, bro, I'm all in, bro. And this is the first Snap one. It's going like gangbusters. So chances are very good, guys, that we're gonna get some more Snap. And here's the Snap. Here it is. So here's what the cards look like. That's the rogue card from the game. And you can see the blue number is the blue number is like their strength, and then
Power
the
level.
gold number is like their defense. Kind of that's how it works, but it's a little bit more complex. And then they each have like features and like different unique abilities and shit like that. And then it's I'm not gonna go through the whole game, but it's dope. It's worth a look. Check it out. I still don't see what these gills are for, man. What are those gills for? They don't have them displayed with anything. They're just sitting there. Look, they're in no pictures.
Maybe that's just a mess up or something, a typo, some craziness.
Bro, it's there and it's here in the box. Look.
Hold on. Let me see that. Oh, wow.
It's right there. What the fuck is that thing? It's not even on this. It's not even on these cards.
Don't know.
That's a head scratcher. I can't wait to find out what people say about that online. But yeah, it's a nice EGC salute. Peace. The game versus Venom, you got that? Yeah, I passed only because it's not the comic book version, which that's just my own thing. Like it's dope as fuck, dude. I wanted it so bad. I was like this close. I really wanted that Venom. It's got the gore, like saliva in the mouth. The effects are really cool. Yeah. I'm in this mode right now, I guess, where all I want is classic, iconic, nostalgic, symbolic shit. Like I don't know. It has to. I don't know. That's just maybe just what I'm on right now. I'm just on that classic OG versions of shit. That's just what I like right now. Some type of effects, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what those things are. What I assume there's some kind of effects, but of what?
Yeah.
Like, them little shits don't go on anything. I don't know what they could be. And then if they were effects, why didn't they put them in the pictures? And I would assume that they would if they were effects, like put these in the pictures. But who knows, man? Who fucking knows? But so we've definitely checked out a lot of Marvel and shit like that. There's a bit of DC. There's a bit of McFarlane goodness that we haven't really talked about yet. And there's not a whole lot, but there's some cool stuff. A lot of it's been out for a bit. But like this Wonder Woman here, I think that's been around a while.
Nah, not that particular one. But it's god damn. What size is that Wonder Woman? Because you're looking at Godzilla, like that's crazy. That's okay.
Yeah, this is a little tiny one. I think this little tiny one.
So one is.
I mean, no, they've done
gotta be
this
a
version
statue.
of her.
One is a
See, because I'm waiting on.
I think that little one.
Yeah, this is a figure.
That's a.
Yeah, this big one. The big one is a DC multiverse.
Okay. Wow.
See the joints and shit.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn.
Yep.
That's the newer Wonder Woman.
But
from the comic.
Yeah, exactly. I really want a classic Wonder Woman, and then they just put out this like classic Wonder Woman, but it's the oldest from like the 1940s Wonder Woman. I don't want that one. I want the 80s one, man, for my lineup, bro. I got an 80s lineup of DC, the whole Justice League, bro, and she's the only one I don't have because they don't have they have one, but it's like $180 on eBay, and I'm not doing it. They've got the Batmobile.
Hey, I gotta get that because I still have my McFarlane Batman. Batman.
Okay.
I still have that and the motorcycle. I need this.
I got that's what I got, the motorcycle.
Yeah, I need this car, and I will get this car. I mean, because on some real, I got it here in a smaller version. Yeah, I got it in a smaller version right here for the 3.75 Batman. I have. I got that one right there. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, that's in the modern era, that's my favorite Batman. So
yeah, definitely. This movie was
dope. Oh man, fucking dope.
Hell yeah. One of the best movies that come out, in recent times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because movies ain't been shit lately. So that was a great movie.
Yeah, so when that drops, I'm getting that Batmobile. So now I'll have two of those. I have a smaller version and a bigger version with the figure and a motorcycle. I'm good. Yeah. I'm straight.
And she's a little 5 points, little mini one that comes with the Godzilla.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, because they had Justice League versus Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they have a Superman Godzilla one coming out too, or that already came out, and these are cool. These OG kind of looking, weird looking turtles. They're with the color, and then the Shredder looks really nice. It's one of the better looking Shredder figures. Then they got the black and white Spidey statue, then the color statue with the Doc Ock tentacles. This one I will definitely be getting because it's just nice. It comes with the little comic book and shit, and it's just the comic cover recreated, and that shit's just sick. And it's cheap. They got the Punisher. This one I haven't seen go up for order yet, but I guess it's available. I just didn't see it, man, when I went on his site. But it comes with the War Journal comic in the background. It's probably going to sell out immediately. I'm sure there won't be many available long. And then there's the one where it's Spidey hanging. It's the the little corner piece where it says the dollar, the price and shit of the comic.
Yeah,
that's what this is. And then this I am super hyped for. The McFarlane cover, Torment. This comic was like the shit when I was a kid. Like, this was right around the time I was into comics. I'm like 12 years old, like 13 maybe. I was in it right here. And I had all the versions, the gold one, the silver one, the color one, and the black one is great, man. Gotta have it. The Beast. I got the little Beast one. The statues are really actually pretty cool. Yeah. Sadly, this thing sold out really fast, man.
Yeah,
because this Doomslayer is dope.
Yeah.
Well, this is the Dark Ages one, but yeah, Doomslayer is dope, man.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
got
Mayfex. Okay, doing the Carnage. The Mondo Carnage is better. Okay. Okay.
yeah, the Mondo shit is dope, bro. I love the Mondo shit. It's just it's
Oh,
too big.
whoa. Diablo. Look at
Yeah,
that.
Diablo. That
Ooh.
nice. I mean,
Yo.
she's so detailed, bro. It's so dope, bro. It's so
That,
dope.
yeah, that's wild detail,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. Diablo 4 is amazing. And then you got
Okay.
Colossus and Wolverine. I need that Wolverine, no question. The
Mm.
Colossus I'll probably pass on. It's not, you know. This one's cool, I guess. I'll pass on it. It's kinda looking
Johnny Storm.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. This one's pretty cool.
That's dope. And he got Cable's gun.
Yeah, he's got this is a really great one. He's got you can see Thor's hammer down there. He's got Cap's shield there. Iron Man's helmet is all down there at his feet. So
I
it's
think
like
that's when he fought everybody fought the Hulk. What's his name? What he called himself at the end of the day. And he killed everybody.
the Maestro.
Maestro, yeah.
Yeah. And there's the comic that he's from right there. This is a cover recreation.
Nice.
That's the comic right there. So the cover recreations are really cool. I've got the Spidey one, the black suit Spidey one, where he's like that cover, and it comes with the comic and the card. That's dope as fuck. I got the Magneto. The Magneto one I got. This one's actually a small version. He made two different size ones. He's got these big ones like this one that I'm showing with the Deadpool, which comes with the comic, and then he made these size that come with. They don't come with a comic. They just come with a card. But this is the exact size of a Marvel Legend. So the beauty of this scale one that you can get is you can pose them with your Marvel Legends, which I do have this posed right there with Cyclops shooting a beam at him and shit. So the McFarlane, he got the license to do the statues. So he does the Marvel statues, and they're no articulation. They're totally statues, but they're he does two scales. One scale where he does the recreation of a comic book cover, which is just a great idea. I love that. And then the other scale where it's the size of a Marvel Legend, and you can put it in your Marvel Legends displays, and it looks really good. So they're really worth picking up. Reno, I've seen it at my local Wally World. What's that? Mayfex? No, he must be talking about something else.
Yeah, he's
Mayfex, if I spelled it correctly, look like they're doing Carnage. Of course, the Mondos is. Well, I mean, the Mondo ones, they're great, but they're like the size of this Deadpool here. They're this tall, and they're like $250. That's my gripe. Like, I love the Mondo shits. If I was a rich man, bro, I would have a dope collection because they have come up with some dope. They have a really cool collection of X-Men, the He-Man, the Master of the Universe ones. Oh, yeah. Bro, Beastman, fucking Merman, fucking Skeletor, bro. He-Man himself. Panther. Oh, bro. The Mondo shit is crazy. That shit is hype. Then you got let's see. The black version, the sort of black and white version, and then here's another Doom, Dark Ages. Here's some TMNT shit. Oh, there's a Silver Surfer McFarlane one too, a statue.
Okay.
Yeah, I grabbed that. It's a Silver Surfer comic recreation, comic size one, all chromed out. It's nice.
Nice.
And here's unfortunately, this playset is just a diorama that they made. It's not a playset. That would be a dope playset. It's just a display thing. Oh, comic cover. Turtles, Mortal Kombat. These are from the game. I like these because they're from the OG game. And they, just give me nostalgia from the OG game. That's what I like because they've done a lot of toys for, Mortal Kombat and shit. And they're usually kind of crappy. McFarlane's other stuff isn't that great. Like, I don't know. Really, only his DC line shit is decent. Like, all his anime shit is meh. His video game shit is meh. His Spawn shit is great. That's where he puts a lot of his skill in, is his Spawn shit, because that's his baby. He created Spawn shit. But these are cool. What else? The Sub-Zero and Kitara. I think that's Kitara. I don't know the names of the females too much. I see Katana with the fan blades in the background there. So there's a whole collection. Mortal Kombat collection. Yo, we're going to talk about the movies in a minute. Raiden is dope. You see that shit, bro? Raw talk. Raw talk. Yo, Raw talk. Raw talk is snoring on the mic right now. Raw talk, you sleep. Old man Raw talk be falling out. Old man Raw talk be falling out. Yo. Kingdom Come recreation is dope. Here's Liu Kang and them. Obviously, you're gonna have Scorpion. There's your Peacemaker. This one's the deluxe theatrical edition. Comes with Eagly. Comes with a pistol. You know how hard it is to get any type of gun from a McFarlane fucking toy these days. Even characters that are known for guns, he's putting swords in the pack. Stupid. It comes with 2 different versions of the helmet. 3 rather. Sorry, he's got 3 different versions of the helmet. He's got a head for having no helmet. Raw talk, you awake? There's a close up. Raw talk passed out. But yeah, that's hard. I guess it kind of looks like him. I don't like MCU. It's a lot largely because they're actors. Like, I don't want a figure that it's trying to look like a real person, because obviously it's never going to look exactly like them, so it's always going to look kind of weird. If it's a person that they made up, you can't say it looks weird, because like that's what it looks like. You know what I mean? So I'm not a fan of movie shit. I don't have really, I could count the amount of movie figures I have on one hand. Out of like 500 figures. The Batman, the Cable, the Deadpool and Cable. I got a Pinhead. That Pinhead is dope. Ah. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it, dog. I don't do it. I don't do it. They just don't rock. I don't know. I don't fuck with them. It's got a couple of anime. Now this, I am super duper hyped for this fucking Deathstroke here. The one that's the OG Deathstroke. I've been waiting for a long time. And then there's the one here in the case, in the package here, that's more of the kind of Teen Titans one. And it's really cool too. It's basically a repaint of this one, but the one that's standing outside of the package here, that shit right there. Because I have a collection of Deathstrokes. I have 2. And they're super dope. Now this one is pretty close. It's pretty cool. It's pretty comic-y. But it's got no boots. It's not the classic one. This bad boy here, though. I wish there was a way I could even make it bigger for y'all. But the rest of these, couldn't care less about. None of these There she is. There he is. That's the Silver Surfer. I said there she is. Female Silver Surfer is kind of dope. Oh, this was the other Deathstroke. If you were just waiting with bated breath to see it, I know. But there it is. In all its glory. It's pretty hard. I fuck with it. But like I said, I'm on this kick right now where I'm looking for just some cool OG dope shit. He said, I wish I could sleep right now. Why can't you? That's hype though. I'm definitely jumping on this the Silver Surfer though. That's a must. It is dope. The comic book in the background. I have the real one. This is a cool reprint that they do. It's pretty cool though, but nice Silver Surfer. Nice. But that is the Marvel. I mean, that is the McFarlane crap. There you go. All right, let's get into the movie shit. Let's get into the movie shit before we. Right. Well, before we get into the movie shit, let's look at the Netflix character Punisher that is now doing his own thing. We got set photos from the Punisher joint, the Punisher special, and I don't get too excited about set photos from the Punisher and shit like that. Oh man, that sucks, bro. A pinched nerve in my back. That sucks ass. Yeah, I have had a lot of back problems. And all the shit that comes with it. Yeah, buddy. But again, not super excited about set photos for movies that just look like regular guys. Punisher doesn't wear the Punisher costume. You know what I mean? It's not that kind of Punisher show. So set photos aren't, I'm afraid, very exciting. But that's basically it there. It's John Bernthal standing there talking. Jason R. Moore will return as Curtis Hoyle for the Punisher special presentation. There he is with old Curtis Hoyle there. And then, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Jason Voorhees is back. Did y'all notice? I didn't even notice until earlier. They're doing a rebootish, I guess, a remakeage of the Voorhees. We got Sweet Revenge. Jason Voorhees is officially back. First look at Jason Universe. Now, when they did Jason Goes to Space or Jason X or whatever it was, like, it divided a lot of fans. Like, that was a very mixed, people either loved it or hated it. And most people hated it because it just was so ridiculous. I don't know what a Jason Universe is. I hope it's just a universe of shit that's like Jason, that's like Friday the 13th and not no universal cosmos versions of anything. But here it is, Sweet Revenge, the official trailer.
You all saw it.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, okay. Look at this.
Got a beautiful spot there.
So there they are at Camp Crystal Lake. I believe this is like a prequel. So this is like, when you ever watched Friday the 13th, they showed how young Jason drowned because the camp counselors were off. Sorry. Camp counselors were all fucking and they left the kid drown. And bang, there we go. Yeah, that's not little boy Jason there. I heard this was some sort of a prequel. Yeah, Sweet Revenge. coming out real soon here. It's part of the universe. Friday the 13th, Jason has always been a force in pop culture. In the 45th anniversary, felt like the perfect thing to do something unexpected. Parthenope, horror, passion, open. We're beyond excited when Mike Nelson came on board, an Angry Orchard sponsored production, to help bring this life in a wickedly unexpected way. Even in a short vignette, Nelson will masterfully capture our shared vision, honoring the heritage of the franchise while delivering something fresh and thrilling for a new generation. The Jason universe is also a key figure in the upcoming Peacock and A24 series Crystal Lake. Okay, that's the prequel that I thought this was. So Crystal Lake is the prequel to the original film franchise that just began production this summer. Okay. So this is just a movie from that universe. From the universe of the show Crystal Lake. So does that mean that this is like his first, when he first, I don't know, because we all know it starts with his mom. I wonder how that's gonna go. Jason's mom was the first killer, if y'all know that. Yeah, the killer in Friday the 13th one was Jason's mom. Pretty lame. That was the movie. But yeah, it's pretty weird. Now Toxic Avengers coming out. They're rebooting some classic B movies. We got the trailer they gave us a little bit ago. Not much to it. Toxie is back. There he is. I mean, that's pretty cool. He looks badass. Wait, where is he? He looks just like the comic or you know, the cover of the movie. He never looked like that in the movie. That's pretty cool. Looks like a reboot. What, he's a little person? Oh, he's a little person. Now, that's pretty weird. That's not, because he was never a little person. Toxic Avenger was like 7 feet tall, if I'm not mistaken. That's new. I guess it works though. Got Kevin Bacon in there. Oh yeah, fucking Frodo. Looking crazy as fuck. Yeah, these characters are straight out of the. It's Peter Dinklage. That's what it is. It's Peter Dinklage. That's now I remember. Toxo is Peter Dinklage. Is that really Peter Dinklage though? He's hauling ass. Wow, Trauma. Unrated, so yeah. Good times. Yo, Raw Talk. Yo, Raw Talk. Yo, dog. I can't wake him up for nothing. Oh boy. We're gonna roast his ass. We're gonna roast you, sir. You gotta get roasted. All right, here we go. Masters of the Universe. First look at He-Man's sword and Skeletor's staff. Which that's bullshit because we've already seen it. But here's like an up close look. I gave y'all the sneak peek. I got the fucking sneak peek of that shit a long time ago, weeks ago, months ago. But here we go. Here's the official look at the staff and sword. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The music is great on the title track. This, I was really dead set against this movie. I was so mad about this movie. I was mad, bro. Because here's the thing. We got a live action He-Man movie in the 80s that took place on Earth. And everyone that was of the age to play with He-Man or care about He-Man hated that shit. None of the characters were from He-Man from the cartoon. They were made up characters. Blade, Gilmore or whatever the fuck his name was. And then we got this little flute accordion thing. It was the worst, bro. And poor little kids were just let down, man. And so when we found out that they're making this remake here now, and it's going to take place on Earth, I was like, no, you can't do that again to us, dog. You can't do that again. But turns out it'll start on Earth, which still sucks, and He-Man will be a boring office worker, which still sucks. He will have grown up on Earth, which really sucks. But they'll end up going to Eternia, and you can see here the sword and staff look really official, look just like the 80s versions of the sword and staff. So far, everything is looking. We saw some set pieces. We saw Castle Grayskull. We showed you guys. And that shit looks official, dog. So the more it resonates with me, the more it's growing on me, and the more I'm kind of getting excited for this. Yeah. Now, Fantastic Four First Steps, we talked about it the other day, how I felt that it stacked up or held up against Superman. Right now, I don't know, as of today. See, the Rotten Tomatoes thing, when a movie first comes out, if it's real dope, like the popcorn meter is really high. With Superman, it was like 98 at one point, or 95. It definitely got up to, at least. And it's now dropped to, I think, 82 or some shit, 83. And I think Fantastic Four is like 86. Or no. Yeah. I don't know. Fantastic Four is a little bit above it, but Fantastic Four just came out. So let it balance out. But I think these movies are going to really be neck and neck. In a lot of categories. I promised y'all I was going to get to the movie stuff. All right. 87 tomato meter. That's the critics, and 93 popcorn meter. That is the fans. And I'll tell you, this movie definitely hits for the fans because it is very comic booky. As much as the characters are so different than any characters from the comics, the movie feels like a live action comic book more than any Marvel movie before it. And I think that was their intention. So sadly, they didn't use the characteristics of the Fantastic Four that we know, and sadly, we didn't get the characters, maybe looking and appearing and being as we recognize Silver Surfer. But for what it was and for who those characters are in that universe, man, it's a very much of a comic book live action, and that's what I have been starving for. That's what I've been wanting Marvel to do for so long. DCU came through with Superman and nailed it, bro. Just that's a comic book live action right there. The DC universe, that's comic books on live on screen. That's what I want to see. And Marvel, especially since Endgame, very much not comic books, very much its own thing, which was fine, but wasn't for me. Now, Superman is sitting at 92 popcorn meter, 83 critics. So it's 1% below Fantastic Four. And I think that's going to regulate out as this movie goes. Who knows? This might go up, might go down. But it's neck and neck, bro. That percentage is neck and neck. Now let's see. Let's look at something. That's 5,000 ratings. That means a lot of people were hyped to critique this movie. How many critiqued Superman? 10,000 people. So again, we got to give it time. Superman has been critiqued by twice as many people, and it's still right at the same percent. That's great thing. That's great for Superman. Doesn't mean anything good or bad for Fantastic Four, but that's great for Superman. And Fantastic Four, I think, is going to please a lot of people that are comic fans. A lot of movie people are liking it for what it does new and differently. People that like books and stories and writing and shit are digging Superman more for its better written, more better. The characters are written a lot more in depth. They just have more. They have arcs. They have development. Shit happens that what they're it affects shit. Whereas Fantastic Four is very much two-dimensional, but in the best comic book sense of the word. Comic books are two-dimensional, so it's very much like a comic book. It's what you see is what you get. There's nothing behind the curtain, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. 456 Superman, 302. So a lot more people have critiqued Superman, but still the ratings or the percentages and shit, they're very close. So the big deal though, Franklin Richards, the son, that's what the whole movie's really about. And Kevin Feige is letting us know finally what Franklin Richards is going to do moving forward and how he's going to how he's going to affect the MCU and stuff. And so a lot of fans have been talking about his role for months. And hang on. Hang on, y'all. My bad. My son texted me real quick. It's important. My bad. That was important. I had to deal with it. For those unfamiliar with Franklin Richards, he's the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. In the comics, he's an Omega level mutant with reality warping abilities that rival cosmic gods. He's easily the most powerful character, and really, I think, in Marvel. His presence alone signals that Marvel is not fucking around. They're not playing it safe with this MCU shit. Feige explained. He says, and I quote, he says, well, I think, as always, look at the comics. Look at the comics. There is great potential with Franklin. There is great potential in the other child too. Talking about Valeria, and I mean, really, the reason to do it first is that it had never been done before. There have been 4 movies, so you're all aware, and Franklin had never been a part of that. So as we were looking for ways to set it apart, to do a definitive version of Fantastic Four, we thought the notion of that child and his importance to come would be a good place to start and embrace. And that's certainly what Matt embraced. And this is huge because Franklin's cosmic history is tied to some of Marvel's most iconic storylines, including most of the encounters with Galactus. Hang on. My bad. But Feige's mentioned so Galactus, he's so powerful that he's resurrected Galactus, right? That's the whole thing. Galactus comes back because of Franklin's and Franklin, and even in the movie, he wants Franklin Richards, right? That's what he wants. He will let the Earth live if they give him Franklin Richards, because Franklin has the power cosmic. This scene, damn, should I show it? Nah, even if I show it, you won't hear it. The sound is terrible. So, but there's a scene, spoiler alert, okay? We're talking about the movie Fantastic Four. Hang on, man. So Galactus comes alive to Harold send Silver Surfer to get to bring the Fantastic Four to him, because he wants to make them a deal. He's gonna allow the Earth to live if they give him their firstborn son. And then of course they're like, what? He's like, he has the power cosmic, and Fantastic Four, Reed Richards is like, no, man, we checked, we would know, like, he has no powers. And Galactus is like, he hides his nature from you. Dope shit. And they're like, oh shit. And with that, he's like, they're like, bro, it's not happening. And then Galactus is like, cool. He can watch me eat the fucking Earth then. And when he said that shit, Johnny Storm was like, fuck that. Bow! He took off. And you start fucking him up. You start melting his shit, flying around him and shit. Here comes Silver Surfer, Shalabal, who I gotta say, hot take. I fuck with her, dog. I much would rather have been Norrin Rad, but she's cool, bro. And it's its own. It's the 828 universe. She is not the 616 Silver Surfer, so it's okay. We might still see the 616 Silver Surfer in the 616 MCU down the line. That is still very possible. But for her little thing, and the actress that plays her is cool, and she does a good job. But she's surfing the lava that he's creating when he's melting Galactus's apparatus and his machinery and shit. And she's fucking surfing through the pipes and shit. It's dope, bro. She's chasing him down the fucking thing. And it was just a great scene. The imagery, obviously, of this movie is top notch. It's absolutely state of the art, top notch. The visuals, you can't beat it. If you're gonna make a complaint about this movie, it's the lack of character development, character arc, character depth, and the fact that they are not the 616 versions of Johnny Storm, the Thing. Mostly those two are really different than their original characters. Even Reed Richards, even Pedro Pascal playing him is still very much Reed Richards. It's nothing different about him. The Thing is a bit different. He's not depressed about his looks. He doesn't struggle with inner hate, of himself. None of that. So that I found lacking, but again, it's the 828. It's a different universe, So Johnny Storm, he's not your womanizing frat boy, typical, Johnny Storm. But again, it's the 828. It's not the 616. Different guy. Okay, cool. I can deal with that. Is the movie good? You want to make a Elseworlds thing? Cool. It better be fucking good. And it's good. It's for what it is. It's good. You want to complain about it? Your complaints, like I said, they're not going to be that the movie looks like shit. They're not going to be that it sucks for any reason other than you don't like that it's not the original characters, personalities or whatever, and that maybe you don't like the different Silver Surfer. Other than that, what could you possibly complain about? I don't really know. Now, Feige's mention of the other child also points to Valeria Richards, which is Reed and Sue's second child, whose genius-level intellect has deep ties to none other than Doctor Doom. Very, very Doctor Doom connected. Now, with Doom confirmed, to appear in Avengers Doomsday, and I mean, obviously, he's the main source of it. Marvel is laying the groundwork for a storyline that will be heavily inspired by the comics, already giving us great, imagery of like Galactus and shit like that. Finally, from the comics, this movie again, while not the 616, is very much like a comic. It's very much like a comic. So I feel like I'm yelling because they're fucking loud ass fan. Fantastic Four First Steps is a very foundational piece of the multiverse saga. Right now, it's 828, which is a retro futuristic 1960s joint. Right, and the movie takes some creative swings, leaning into that Jack Kirby inspired aesthetic, and it's very much calls back to that comic vibe. And again, that's all I've been wanting. That's what I've been wanting. That's what I love about the DCU. So as long as Marvel is doing that too, guys, I'm a Marvel guy first and foremost. So all they have to do to win me over is be right. Just be like the comics, and I'm already a Marvel guy, dude. You don't have to do a lot to win me over here. You just have to get it fucking right, because that Disney shit they've been doing. Now, this fresh timeline here is also allows Marvel to introduce the badass villain Galactus, and again, looks phenomenal, but played by Ralph Ineson, who has the deepest voice, I think, of any Briton on Earth. The dude sounds like Barry White's fucking white cousin. But and then again, Shalabal, Julia Garner, who's cool. She's dope. And again, I mean, I know this is very controversial. It's Norrin Rad. He's iconic. He's a lot of people's favorite. I'm a huge fan. I was very upset when I found out that this was going to be the only Silver Surfer in the movie. I originally thought when I heard that, I was like, okay, cool. They're talking about it because it's controversial, but Norrin Rad's still going to be there. Like in the comics, when Shalabal is in the comics, Norrin Rad is with her. They're the twin surfers. It's never just Shalabal and Norrin Rad doesn't exist. That doesn't happen in the comics. Sorry for all you people who are like, oh, it's from the comics. No, it's in the comics. Loosely. Very loosely. It's not even the main universe. It's X universe, X Earth X. It's a totally non 616, completely different universe of comics, and she's a twin surfer with Norrin Rad because he asked Galactus to bring his wife. He said, "Can I bring my wife with me?" And Galactus is like, "Cool, she can ride." And she hopped on the board. That's not a basis to make a whole character in the movie by herself and still call it the 616 by any means. So to do this, they had to make it a different universe. So you literally can only be mad that it's not, about your favorite, Fantastic Four. But you cannot say it's not a good comic book movie. Because it very much is that, and that's where it wins me over, because it is a comic book movie, and it feels like a comic book in live action. Whatever complaints I have, and I do have complaints about it, it's a lot I would have done differently. But what it did right, man, it did really right, and I'm hella happy that it finally happened. So, but with his Franklin Richards universe shaping powers, he could be the MCU's ultimate trump card in the looming multiversal war against Doom. And even if, the rumors that are true that Kang is going to be somehow brought back in, no one has anything on Franklin Richards. No one. Except maybe the one above all. And I say maybe. Like Franklin Richards might be like, yeah, but in reality, the one above all is a fucking snail. Like he literally can shape reality. And they have him breaking the fourth wall. They said the rumors that he that the reason that all the Marvel characters kind of never really age unless they're doing like an old man this or whatever, but they're pretty much always like the same age. Like, I mean, Spider-Man's always like either a teen or in his 20s, right? Unless you're talking about the Ultimate Universe, right? You get my point. So since the 60s, these guys would be, in wheelchairs or nursing homes at best. But anyway, Franklin Richards is the reason. That's what they say. Franklin Richards was a little kid, and he said, I don't want this to ever end. I don't want these heroes. I don't want no one to ever get old. And he just decided that that's how it's going to be. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. But he's up there in cosmic value. And so what are strength and power? And so what Feige's saying, I think he's saying, look at the comics. There's great potential with Franklin. There's great potential in Valeria. And so, if you're talking about comic book Franklin Richards and not just because look, they could have just made Sue Storm and Reed Richards have a baby, and he's just a regular human. And in the comics, their baby's named Franklin Richards, so let's name him Franklin Richards. Okay, there you go, done. I wouldn't have easily. Marvel could have done that, and I wouldn't have. I would have not been surprised if they did. But they're not doing that. They're making him the god character that he is, like the god level power that he is, Omega level mutant of to the nth degree. So, like you said, man, a lot of potential, a lot of promise, a lot of excitement there, a lot of possibilities, man. I'm hyped for it. But yeah, man, I'm burning the candle at both ends here, y'all. We're gonna call it a night, but I will see you guys every Wednesday and every Saturday at 7 p.m. So we thank you for chopping it up and kicking it with us tonight. Don't forget our giveaway contest right here. Over the next 30 days, whoever brings the most people into the chat to say their name and subscribe gets this shipped for free. So we'll see you guys then. But yo, be safe. Have a good rest of your weekend. We'll see you guys Wednesday. And don't forget,
be water, my friend.